So we're gonna just try something else. Okay, guys, we're just gonna play it. We're just gonna play a different game. We're gonna try something else. What do you mean bye? You're just gonna leave me because I'm not playing Euro Truck Sim? How dare. Rip pedal. Fucking shit wasn't working. Okay, let's just we're gonna try something else, okay guys? We're gonna we're gonna play a game called JudgeSim. Never lucky. It's just I just wanted you to say the line. Is that the only reason you're here? You just wanted me to say my non-catchphrase? Is that the only reason you're here, Psychic? Can't believe this. Yeah, Truck Sim was just not working. It was not working out. We tried. I'm gonna obviously have to tinker with that some more in my free time before I get that working. Because yeah, it's oh god, wait, it's giving me lore. Wait, it's giving me lore. No, don't disappear, lore! Why do you want me in BR? I'm not opening BR game. Jesus Christ. There was some lore. I don't know what the lore was. Okay. Here we go. The one judge game you don't like? I don't know what game that is, Darkness. But, I saw someone else playing this. Yeah, Judge Midnight. Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. Judge Midnight should not be in pajamas.
Hi,
as a judge.
I'm Jackie. Wanna play?
Change outfit. Yeah, it is Darkness. I think this is that game.
I have returned, and the fires of my
Why don't you like this game?
shall consume you all.
Why don't you like it? You don't want me to judge people? I don't understand that dice thing. That's like, why is it there? I don't really know. I've only seen brief clips of this game. We'll find out. I judge people every day. It's true. I do judge people every day. But yeah, Darkness, we were trying to get the steering wheel to work, and it wasn't turning. Your name, Midnight. You have mail. Dear Midnight, you were appointed as a judge in the Banana Republic courthouse today. Why'd you buy your own outfit change? Because it's easier than trying to go into the program to do it. Thank you for the hydrate. I will hydrate. Week 1, Case 1. Your Honor, first of all, as the Ministry, we wish you success in your new position. We want to remind you of the details that are important for you to make a correct judgment. It's going good, Rise. How are you? You can find the evidence in the evidence file. At the same time, you get information whether there is digital evidence on the tablet. The case file includes the content of the case and the information of the defendants. You can ask some questions to the defendants by clicking on microphone. These questions will play an important role in deciding your case. On the tablet, you can access some digital evidence, such as the camera footage or audio recordings. You can also access the recordings of your dialogue with the defendants via microphone. These recordings will be at the end of your dialogue. Okay. The law book contains the rules and penalties for crimes. Okay. Finally, you'll make your decision. Remember, your decisions will have consequences, meaning wrong decisions in law book cases will cause your bars to increase. How full your bars are affects the probability of getting a 12 on the dice screen after each case. Therefore, remember that the game can end if your bars are not completely full. Okay. So, case file. Name James, surname Adley, age 26, gender male, fingerprint. Violation of restrictions. James Adley, who was seen by the patrolling police at 2 after the specified restriction time of 22, was taken into custody on the grounds that he did not allow the criminal procedure to be applied. What does that mean? It's around 1:50 and I wasn't feeling well. At that moment I forgot that there were restrictions and was just wandering around. Saw the police while they were on patrol. Remember there were restrictions and I insisted on not being punished. Okay. What even type of crime would this be? Nope. Violation of restrictions. 6 months public service and $1,000 fine. You're back, welcome back. With eyes like that, I'd say guilty. Let's talk to you. Why didn't you allow the police to write a fine? Because I thought I was right and they didn't give me a chance to explain. I didn't want it to come to this. In your statement, you said you didn't feel well during the night. Why didn't you call an ambulance? As I said, Your Honor, the first thing that came to my mind at that moment was to go out, and while I was doing it, I didn't think of the details. Is there any digital evidence? Nope. The fuck? Why can I do shopping on my tablet during work? I have $0. Well, I mean, he's guilty, isn't he? I guess I think he's guilty. He needs 6 months public service and $1,000 fine. Okay. He's guilty. 6 months and $1,000. You're telling me you have never done shopping on your device during work? Not shopping. I've definitely watched YouTube videos. But I don't shop at work.
Hey, darling.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Okay. Possibility of being killed and possibility of being arrested. Why? Because I'd be corrupt? I got a kitty! Got a wife and 2 kids. Got $0. I can go outside, I can end the day. My mental health is great. What happens if I go outside? Oh. No, I don't want to go to the casino or the bar. Guess we'll just end our day? Bill passed. Convicts with a criminal record will now be given increased penalties. Oh. Increased penalties. We just met Midnight's wife and children. You guys did. I should name them. Why are you staring at me like... Fuck. Like, that was in game. Okay, Axel Brendan, 27, male. He has a criminal record. I have a criminal record. I should name them as wild. Possession, carrying drugs. A small amount of drugs were found on the person named Axel Brennan, who was subjected to an identity check by police in the evening as a result of his body search. Details: as a result of the identity scan, it was seen that the person had been tried and acquitted twice before on charges of possessing and carrying drugs. As a result of the subsequent investigations, no evidence was found that the person named Axel Brennan was involved in drug dealing. So he's been caught with possession, but he's not a drug dealer. I admit that I carry the substance, but I only use it in my own environment and when I am alone to calm my mind. I have not harmed anyone and never will. I will not use this substance from now on. So, just possession of drugs. Cocaine. Okay, he's got cocaine. Were you going to sell this stuff before you got caught in the ID check? No, Your Honor, I was just on my way home and suddenly I saw the police checking IDs. Wanted to change direction, but I was already on their radar. Where did you get this stuff from? I get it through a friend. I don't know from who he gets it. This person you call my friend, your close friend. No, Your Honor, he is someone I met at a bar called Grand Pub a month ago. I don't know him personally. Okay, well, what is drug possession? Drug crime? Narcotic crimes. Possession. 10 months public service. Oh, but he's... Okay, 18 months public service. Not even something mild strip coke. Yeah, I was gonna say as well. I don't think it's enough that he was gonna sell it. So he gets 18 months public service and a $5,000 fine because it's like his third time doing it. 18 months and $5,000. 18 months and $5,000. Just take away all his drug money. No more drug money for you, sir. Be poor and work for the public. Judge Midnight. Alright. What are we gonna call our family? So this is my wife. This is my wife, Jessica. This is my son. This is Psychic, my son. Jessica Rabbit. No, I was thinking like a female name for Jesus. I couldn't think of a female. I was thinking of like a female J name. So this is Psychic, my son, and this is my cat Darkness. And this is my daughter Otto. So we got Jessica, Psychic, Darkness, and Otto. Meow. All right. Let's go to bed. You glad to be my son now, Psychic? So this guy's got a interesting face on him. Okay, what's up with this guy? Jason Hamstred, 42 male, does not have a criminal record. Charge assassination? Yeah. Fucking assassination. During the night, Freddie Cole, CEO of Glenswick, was found dead in the trunk of his car during a routine patrol by the car park security. Been determined that the CCTV camera covering the area where the incident took place was not working at the time of the incident. Security guard Jason Hamstred, who was the only employee in the company at the time of the incident, became suspect and was taken into custody by the police. On the evening of the incident, only 3 hours had passed since I started work. While I was doing my routine hourly patrol, I saw Mr. Cole's vehicle. Even the bits.
14 says, "Hey there. Feel free to join in the playful fun with Apollo, the adventurous cat. Share your thoughts, questions, or let's just enjoy some lighthearted banter together. Meow."
Okay. So this guy was the security patrol guy. I saw Mr. Cole's vehicle with the open trunk of the vehicle caught my attention. When I approached the vehicle, I saw Mr. Cole's lifeless body in the trunk. Caught my attention, but the body was that it had a red rose on it. Afterwards, I immediately notified the police. Okay, so he just found the body. Why do we think that he's the... How do you think the killer entered the car park undetected without an ID card? I can't find an answer to that, Your Honor. The doors have never been used in the system since I started my shift. You have a problem with the CEO of the company, Freddie Coles. Did you know him well? Glenswick is a really big company. I know them by name. I started 3 months ago. I only interviewed with the recruitment department and I had no problems with him. Definitely guilty. Too many wrinkles. Is there any digital evidence? No. Is there any physical evidence? What is this? What the fuck is this? The fuck was that about? Evidence. The rope found next to the vehicle tire and used to kill Freddie Coles. Red rose. Is that it? Your Honor, a lot of evidence is lost as a result of anarchist attacks on our state. In order to ensure the security of the evidence in the case, deliver the evidence to you in a device we call cryptics. We designed the passwords on this device so only you can solve them. And remember, try to open it 3 times before the green light turns on. The cryptics will destroy the oh, Jesus Christ. My microphone died. What the fuck? Why did you not tell me? I don't know what the last thing you guys heard was, but I was saying I don't think this guy is guilty. He just found the body. I think he's okay. I'm gonna say we're gonna release him. He's not guilty. Hey, you said it after I was already trying to fix it, Darkness. I don't think I said that, Darkness. Ooh. House rent shopping bills. Should we withdraw? What are credit options? We have $0 now, okay. I got money. Oh, Otto wants to speak to me. What'd you do? What'd you do, Recite? What do you mean death to the judge? Asked for $100 for her school fee. Oh my gosh. That's all my money, Otto! What the fuck? You ordered the Sadako figure? Nice. Make her work? She's not old enough to work. She's like 12. The family is now broke. But it's fine. We're going to bed. I hope you enjoyed a sleeper. No, it's okay. We already bought groceries and stuff. There's two. This man is guilty. I don't trust this man. So we got Bob. Has a criminal record. And we have Connell, who does not have a criminal record. Okay. Charge auto theft. The vehicle was stolen while parked in a parking lot opposite the neighborhood where Lemon Diaz lives. Following a denunciation of the morning of the night the vehicle was thought to have been stolen, the license plate was traced. The vehicle was turned over the same morning, and as a result of the searches, a package containing cigar scissors was found in the vehicle. Apart from this, no additional findings were found. As a result of the identity check, the person inside the vehicle was determined to be Bob Isaac Groove, named Big, known as a former car thief. Statements. We went to our summer house in Counting Village with my car for 2 days as a family over the weekend. At the end of the second day, I think I forgot to lock my car because I was tired from the road. There is a possibility the person who stole it also took advantage of this. Big statement. On the morning of the day the car was thought to have been stolen, a longtime friend of mine, Connell Glean, called me and said he had urgent business. He asked me to take his package to a place called Party Time. I thought it was urgent, so I went quickly to Connell Glean's house. Connell gave me a car key and a piece of paper with the address of the place where I was to take the package. So I drove off with the car. Soon I got pulled over and found out the car was stolen. Upon this statement, Connell Glean was found at his home and brought to the police station for questioning. Connell Glean says, I do not accept any of the accusations against me. I don't know anything. Okay. Where were you the night the car was stolen? That night I was sitting in a place called Pepe's with my girlfriend. Before it was too late at night, I dropped her off at the house and went to my home. I fell asleep shortly after. In the morning, I woke up to Connell's call. When was your last conversation with Connell Glean? It had been almost 6 months since we last spoke to Connell, and I was very surprised that he called after all this time. Also, it had been a long time since I left these jobs. I am now in a regular life and a regular relationship. I am not guilty. When did you meet with Bob Isaac Groove? I have known Bob for over 20 years, and he's a dear friend. Mr. Groove says you gave him a stolen vehicle, delivered a package, and asked him to take it wherever he wanted. Is this true? It has nothing to do with me. The last time I met Bob was 6 months ago. Bob has slandered me. What about this evidence? Cigar scissors and a box found in the vehicle. Ooh, fingerprint from the evidence. Also digital evidence. Wait, first of all, 212314. Ooh. Ooh, Connell!
New course.
Connell!
Closing on target.
What the fuck is happening on my screen? Why are you dropping bombs on Artemis? You're dropping bombs on the cats! What the fuck? My poor cats! emails? No. Can I talk to them about the fingerprints? Okay, well, Connell is a lying motherfucker. So Connell is auto theft, and I think Mr. Big is fine. I think Mr. Big is not guilty. And then auto theft, right? So auto theft, traffic offenses, theft, auto theft, 2 years jail and okay, just 2 years jail. 2 years jail. 2 years jail for you, sir. Trying to get your friend in trouble. How dare you? How dare he lie to me, Judge Midnight? How dare. Okay. Good thing no one needs anything. I've got $0, people. Our mental health is 100% though. We're gonna go to bed. Ooh. State of emergency declared. Due to the recent increase in anarchist activity, the government has declared a state of emergency. The fuck? I'm not going to jail! State of emergency declared. Due to the state of emergency, judges can now be appointed to all types of cases. Okay. I'm gonna get different types of cases now. Ezekiel Robin, Ben Robin, Clara Robin, and Diaz Robin. Situation of who will take the custody of 12-year-old Ezekiel Robin and his sister 9-year-old Clara Robin. Defendant Ben, plaintiff Diaz. Ben Robin and Diaz Robin recently divorced. A custody case was filed by Diaz Robin, the mother of the children, for the custody of their children, Ezekiel Robin and Clara Robin. As a result of divorce, the mother has a certain amount of alimony that she demands from the father. Do we have any digital evidence? Do we have any emails? Are you sad that your parents are divorced? No, I'm not, because my parents didn't get along very well and they argued all the time. My sister and I were very uncomfortable and I couldn't stand the crying of my sister anymore. So do you want to live with your mom or your dad? What is important to me is my sister. I certainly don't want to leave her, but the best thing for her would be to live with my mother. Who would you prefer? My mother is more important to me. I think being with my mother will be better for me and my mother. Of course, with my sister. Are you sad that your parents are divorced? Yes, very much.
Nice girl, but about as sharp as a sack of wet mice.
Even though they fight, I love them both very much, and I can't live without even one of them. Do you love your mom more or your dad? I love them both very much. I never wanted my parents to get divorced. That's why I feel so sad. If you had to choose, who would you choose, your mom or your dad? I don't want to choose one or the other. My only wish right now is that my brother doesn't leave me. He's always supports me. Please don't separate my brother and me. Can I... Okay, so I don't get to talk to the parents. Placing children in orphanages due to lack of conditions. I guess we give both children to the mother because the daughter didn't want to choose and the son said he thinks it'd be better to go with the mom. Alright. Orphanage! Send them to the orphanage! Okay, nothing happening. Still got no money. Great. One day we'll be able to buy a cat tree for Darkness. This guy looks like a fucking corrupt dude. Okay, so we've got... that. This goes... This one goes here. There we go. Okay, who is this? James Redlow. He has a criminal... Why are there so many assassinations? The morning, a person named Amanda Selvia, who was jogging in a forested area near the highway, came across the lifeless body of a person named Frances Crims while jogging. We got that. She was jogging. Yeah. It has been determined that the CCTV camera covering the area where the incident took place was not working at the time of the incident. According to the autopsy report, it was understood that he died as a result of prolonged asphyxiation without any signs of impact on his body.
We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony.
According to the allegations, the last person the deceased was in contact with was James Redlow, a member of the board of directors of Cairn and Wells. He's part of a Cairn corporation, guys. That night we left the company together. We went to the bar called Lewis Drop with his vehicle. After staying there for about 1 hour, he dropped me off at my home. I don't know what he did after that or where he went. Francis and I were good friends. While sitting at the bar, I saw him troubled, but no matter how much I insisted, he did not say anything. He just said that there was something wrong in his life these days, and no matter what he did, he couldn't change things. That's all I can say. I'm so sorry for the loss of a close friend. That morning, like every day, I headed to the area in the forest that I always prefer to run. While I was taking a break to drink water, I saw a body lying flat behind the bushes. I immediately informed the police. All I remember is the person lying on the ground was wearing a suit and had a red rose again. I don't think it's this guy. I think this is a serial killer. I don't think we have enough evidence to say that this guy is guilty. We don't have enough to say he's guilty. Not guilty. As a result of this energy made in the cases, we decided to raise your salary! I got a raise, guys! Look how good of a judge I am. I earned $700. $700 whole dollars. Okay, who's gonna fucking ask me for money now? Give me my fucking $200. Judge made the right thing, bravo. Oh god. The country needs such honest look, I'm such a popular judge. Everyone loves me. Everyone's so happy. No one even wants anything. Look, my whole family is so happy. I'm gonna buy that cat tree for you, Darkness. We're gonna buy you that cat tree while at work.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
It's not a lie. I'm gonna buy it. Yeah. Okay, we got Eldon, Duncan, and Arthur Darrell. You have a criminal record. Charges threat, malicious wounding. Incident occurred in the evening at the home of Eldon Duncan. The person named Arthur Darrell, who caused the injury, fled immediately after the incident. An arrest warrant has been issued for Arthur Darrell as a result of the report of the person named Eldon Duncan. The search initiated by the police as a result of the tip-off, it was determined that Arthur Darrell was hiding in his sister's house and was captured by the police in the evening and brought to the police station for questioning. A month ago I borrowed some money from Arthur. He kept calling me and telling me that my debt was doubled and increasing day by day. I told him many times that I had not yet received payment from my workplace and that I would pay my debt when I received it. Despite this, he never stopped calling and harassing me, and after a while he started following me home. Although I reported this situation to the police many times, I did not receive a positive response. As I finally left my workplace and arrived at my house, I saw Arthur behind me. I noticed that he was holding a knife in his hand. He pointed the knife at me and asked me to be quiet and to go to my apartment with him. I couldn't react because I was afraid. Then we went to my apartment. After entering the house, he started rummaging through my house and looking for money. When he couldn't find anything, he stabbed me in the leg. Then he quickly fled the apartment. Then I took my cell phone and asked for help from the police. About a month ago, Eldon called me and told me that he needs some money. Although I was in a difficult situation myself, I gave him the money he asked for, explained the situation to him. He said he would pay me the money as soon as possible. Since he didn't respond after a month, I couldn't stand it and called him and told him that he had to pay his debt. He told me he would pay the debt if I came to his house on the date and time he said. When I went to his house, he told me that the money was in his apartment and that we should go up to the apartment. When we got home, he asked me to sit down and said he would come back soon. Then he stood in front of me with a knife and started making threats to me. I told him that he had to pay his debt no matter what. Then he swung the knife towards me. At that moment, I made a move to defend myself, and the knife was stuck in Eldon's leg. Afterwards, I took the knife and ran to my sister's house because I was afraid. 21272. So there is only fingerprints. Telephone conversation. When are you going to give me my money back? Give me more time, please. I will turn as soon as possible. If I wait long enough, I can't wait any longer. If you don't pay by tomorrow at the latest, I'm not responsible for what happens. Calm down, I'm saying. I'll pay. If you don't pay by tomorrow, I'll kill you. God damn. Bought darkness a cat tree like I promised. How do you know a man named Arthur Darrell? Last year, he was someone I met through social media, and we met and became friends. In which hand was Arthur Darrell holding the knife when he stabbed you? He was holding the knife in his left hand, and when he stabbed me with his left hand. I'm sure of it. How many times a week did Arthur Darrell call you? He was calling and harassing me every day of the week. Did you call and harass Eldon Duncan between the day you lent him money and the day of the incident? No, I didn't, Your Honor. With which hand did the person named Eldon Duncan point the knife at you? If I remember correctly, he pointed the knife at me with his right hand. Well, I mean... 21272, that was... Arthur Darrell. So Arthur is... guilty. You are innocent, sir. And then the type of crime was threat and malicious wounding. So threats is 2 years in jail. Wait, I have to see if he had did he have a criminal record? No. Okay. So 2 years in jail plus 10 years total. Okay, 10 years in jail. 10 years in jail, sir. How dare. Still no one wants money? I'm doing great. Look, Darkness, look at your little cat tree. Isn't it cute? Why aren't you over at it? I see where psychic is your favorite, Darkness. Bill passed. Criminals who are not mentally well will be sent for treatment instead of punishment. Okay, fair. This one again. No, that's not correct. This is... There we go. We should read the case first. Surname is Roast. Oh, he's... Wait, does a mental health test positive mean he needs to go in for psychiatric or doesn't need to go in for psychiatric help? Charges willful damage to public property. The incident was discovered by citizens using the benches belonging to Trentauer Municipality, and an investigation was launched following complaints. CCTV footage was examined in detail, and the person involved was identified as Howard's Roast. As a solution, a new bench was placed in front of the Trentauer Town Hall, and they started to wait. Howard's Roast sat down on a bench at noon and took a sharp object out of his pocket. He was detained by the police officers at the same time. First of all, I didn't know it was a crime to do this. The reason I did it is that I unintentionally picked up a bad habit and it turned into an addiction. I can't control it anymore, but as I said, I don't know it was a crime to do it. Right? That's what I'm wondering. Let's assume you didn't know what you did was a crime. Did you also not know that it is the citizens who use these benches and seats? Of course I do, Your Honor, but I wasn't thinking about that part when I did it. Do you regret doing this? I absolutely regret it, and I promise to do my best for public peace from now on. Damage to public property. 12 months public service. Okay, Sandy impaired. I don't know if it was... Sam, I'm innocent, I swear. Hello, Sam! So, does he have... Is his mental health fine? I don't know. He said he has an addiction, so maybe mental health positive means he has an issue? Okay, everyone's good. All my family is happy. I've got $150. Life is great. We're gonna save up for some nice stuff for our house. Why do I have a 10% possibility of arrest? Hello? Why do I have a 10% possibility of arrest? Did I fuck that one up? What the fuck is this?
It's gamer time.
It's gamer time. Thank you so much for the follow, Ambrose. Tranks, a music production company, claims that The Wall, a music production company, is using the structure of a track that belongs to them and violating their copyright. The Wall Music Production Company, and Tranks Music Production Company, there is one digital evidence for the case. Tranks Music Company has released a new track in recent weeks. 3 days after the track was released, the music company The Wall released a track of its own. In response, the music company Tranks argued that its copyrights have been infringed and it should be paid $10 million in damages, citing the track's infrastructure as evidence. The lawyer of the Tranks Music Production Company. We spent a lot of time working on the track and we were very happy that we finally finished it. But a few days later we realized that the track released by the music company The Wall used the exact same infrastructure that we used. Our problem here is not that they did this, but that they did it without permission. We decided to file a lawsuit for compensation, which we hope to get. We request that the appropriate action be taken. The lawyer of The Wall Music Production Company. The track was created with a completely original infrastructure and the long efforts of our sound engineers. This kind of accusation is unacceptable. We don't think there's copyright infringement just because the infrastructure is similar. We are sure that in the tracks we released before them, they also have tracks that are similar to our infrastructure. We do not want to be victimized by this situation. We request that the necessary action be taken. Alright, so... What do we think, guys? Let's talk to them. Can we not? Okay. So who is who? Defendant The Wall. I think The Wall might be guilty. Wall Music Company Commission payment. I think they're guilty. I think they stole. I think they stole that sound. They just made it quieter. Slightly more piano-y. The result of this decision mean the... Hey! I got another raise! Look how good I'm doing. I'm so good. Doing amazing. How much money I got? How much money? Should I have like $300? $300! Give me all that money. Yeah. Oh, what does your psychic want? Your psychic, how much of my money are you gonna take? Your son says his clothes are getting old. It was 300. Psychic, what fucking clothes are you buying that you need $300? 300. The fuck branded shit are you buying, Psychic? You can't buy $20 t-shirts at Walmart? You think you're better than $20 Walmart t-shirts? You are my favorite, Darkness. That's why I bought you a cat tree. Psychic, please. The fuck? 300. You took so much of my money, Psychic. Me pet. Darkness. There's $5 shirts at Walmart. Yeah, like, the fuck sort of, like, Supreme, Louis Vuitton, Gucci fucking shit are you buying, Psychic? Just spending all my fucking hard-earned money on you. It's fucking kids. What the what? What's happening here? Hospital report. Joel Mueller says sues Sissany for damages for the suicide of his daughter. Defendant Sissany, company plan. Okay. Major depression. Joel Mueller alleged that his 15-year-old daughter, Ellie J. Mueller, had played the game Last of Me 2. Last of Me is Last of Us, owned by Sissany. Oh, that's supposed to be Sissony. And that sometime after playing the game, she suffered from depression and subsequently committed suicide. Joe Mueller, who blames Sony for his daughter's suicide, seeks damages for the amount of $10 million for the pain and suffering. Okay, your fucking game is not gonna make someone commit suicide. In addition, the plaintiff Joel Mueller requests that the game be removed from sale. One of the company's lawyers representing Sony in the case. To play in this game, my daughter shut herself in her room. She never spoke to us. She hardly ate or slept. She was exhibiting behaviors she would never normally do, so we took her to the hospital and she was diagnosed with major depression. About 2 weeks later, her mother came home from work and found her unconscious on her bed, having a box of antidepressants. When we took her to the hospital, it was already too late. Why? So she overdosed on her antidepressants? Our company never accepts smear campaigns. Before the release of our game, we stated the legal age limit as 18. Here we see that Mr. Miller's daughter, Ellie, does not meet this age limit. In this case, the fault lies entirely with the family. Everything's so expensive.
It's gamer time.
It's gamer time! He pulls up with a Gucci belt buckle glued to his sweatpants. Okay, let's speak. Your daughter does not meet the legal age limit for the game. Do you think you are at fault in this matter? Your Honor, my daughter borrowed the first game of the series from her friend and played it. When the second came out, she practically begged me to buy it. As a father, I couldn't break my daughter's heart. The game must be removed so that others don't have to go through what I went through. Mr. Burke, what is your defense in this matter? Your Honor, our game has sold a lot of copies around the world and we've never had an incident like this before. The reason why this happened is because the family acted unconsciously. More, there is no evidence that our game that caused their daughter's illness. We think they are using to cover up their family problems. Yeah, I don't know. It's not the video game's fault. It's not! No, Darkness. That's not my catchphrase. A good cat. Ooh, breaking news. Members of the Cecilia cartel were caught smuggling drugs across the border. Damn. Okay. Let's unlock some evidence. Oh wait, I have a letter. We're offering you $500 to release Jeremy Alder and Mike Byrne. The money will make your job easier and will ensure you are not affected by the decision you make. I am not a corrupt judge. $500 would be nice. Okay, let's see what's happened here. Drug trafficking, taking part in organized criminal activities. He's got a positive. Okay, I think that the mental health test being positive means that they don't need to go in for testing. I think that means they have good mental health. The pickup truck in which Jeremy Alder and Mike Byrne were traveling was stopped during a police stop. As a result of the searches, a large number of drugs and weapons were seized from the vehicle used by Jeremy Alder and Mike Byrne. As a result of the identity check and investigation, it was understood that Jeremy Alder and Mike Byrne were members of the Sicilia cartel. I don't deny we were transporting drugs. It was our duty to get them in across the border, but in the course of that duty, the mafia, in collaboration with our cartel, apparently sold us out. If we were going to jail, we will reveal our identities one by one. It was at least 5 times bigger than our previous deliveries. The risk was as great as the return. The mafia executives who had made a deal with our cartel told us that they would eliminate the risk, that they were cooperating with the police, and that the shipments would be successful. All they wanted was a necessary share of these shipments. But now I realize that they were working behind our backs. They had guns, they had like this acid stuff. And then drug trafficking and taking part in organized crime. Not trafficking? Drug trafficking. 16 years and $250,000. Organized criminal activities. 16 years or 24 years. Okay, so, but they have criminal records, right? They both do. Okay. So, 24 years plus 24 years. Wait, it was arms trafficking. Oh, it's just drugs trafficking. Okay. So 24 years, 750. 750 plus 48 years. 24 plus 24 and 750. So yeah, 48, 750, 48, 750, 48, 750. And 750. You need to switch gargle with catchphrase. Oh, fuck. Alright, what's happening here? Nice. Midnight? Why am I midnight, Nya? What the fuck, Nya? Okay, she has no criminal record, Nya. She has fine mental health, Nya. Charges of fraud, Nya. Recently, Denise Ayasentik wanted to have sexual intercourse with Sophia Bonza, whom he thought was a prostitute in exchange for money, Nya. In the telephone conversation, Sophia Bonza requested a certain amount of money and asked Dennis to deposit into her account, Nya. Dennis did not receive any return after depositing the money, Nya. Afterwards, he reported the situation to the police and filed a complaint against Sophia, Nya. Soon after, Sophia Bonza was arrested and detained at her residence address, Nya. I broke up with my girlfriend about 2.5 years ago, and during that time I had no sexual intercourse with anyone, Nya. This affected me psychologically, and I thought that for my health, I could have a relationship with a prostitute I found on an app on the internet, Nya. I called the number provided, Nya. I was then sent a bank account, and I deposited the $200 mentioned on the phone in the bank account she sent me and sent her the receipt, Nya. Then I realized that they had blocked my phone number, Nya. I tried to reach them for quite a while, but I couldn't, Nya. The amount I paid is not very important, but I can't bear that these people are fooling others, Nya. That's why I decided to commence an action, Nya. First of all, I'm not a prostitute, Nya. I never have been, Nya. My phone rang recently, Nya. A stranger asked me how much my fee was, Nya. At first I didn't understand, but then thinking I was being made fun of, I told him that my hour cost $200, Nya. He asked how he could make the payment, Nya. I sent him my bank account, and then I realized that I had $200 in my account, yeah. When I realized it was serious misunderstanding, I blocked the number, yeah. Inexplicably, I realized that my phone number was circulating on the internet on sexually explicit sites, yeah. I recently changed my number. What is the evidence, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's too specific, yeah. She's definitely a prostitute, yeah. She's definitely a fucking prostitute, yeah. Why didn't you tell the person who called your phone that you were not a prostitute, yeah? Like I said at the beginning, I thought he was making fun of me, yeah. After you realized it was serious, why didn't you send the money back, yeah? I tried to send it through the account number on the receipt I was sent and it didn't work, yeah. I thought I would send it somehow later and forgot about it, yeah. Nah, she a prostitute. She's gonna make bank somehow. Somehow, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, fraud, yeah. Fraud. Yeah. I thought that said prostitution, yeah, not prosecution, yeah. The fuck is fraud, yeah? Oh, I see it here now. Mental. Okay. Oh, here we go. Fraud, yeah. 4 years jail, yeah. 4 years jail, yeah. Salary increase, yeah. Sorry, 1 second, yeah. There we go. There we go, yeah. Ooh, money time, yeah. Give me that money, yeah. Okay, Recycle better not be needing any more fucking expensive clothing, yeah. Good. Good, yeah. Alright, what is this, yeah? Human trafficking, yeah. Late at night, while the police were inspecting at the border of the city of Kyoras, a person named Ahmed El Emin did not comply with the stop warning and tried to bypass Nya. Police officers pursued the vehicle driven by Ahmed El Emin, who fled from a police stop, Nya. As a result of a long chase, the person who entered a gas station, got out of the vehicle, and tried to escape on foot was caught and detained by the police after a while, Nya. Large number of foreign nationals were detected in the vehicle, Nya. I am aware that it is dangerous and forbidden for me to do this work, but I am unemployed and penniless for a very long time, so I had to do it, yeah. The work in the process was very difficult for me, and I was so nervous that when I saw the police officers, I panicked and tried to run away, nah. It was all to show my family that I could earn some money, yeah. I was aware of my guilt, I accepted, and I'm very sorry, yeah. Your family know about your actions and job due to financial constraints and embarrassment, yeah. No, Your Honor, I haven't been doing this for a long time. I need money urgently, and I wanted to do this because it's a fast money business, yeah. Why didn't you want to or couldn't get a regular job, yeah? I tried, but the conditions of the jobs I worked were very difficult, and employers usually did not hire me because I was inexperienced, yeah. So I felt I had to prove myself to my family, yeah. And who offered you this job, yeah? After hearing from a friend about the opportunity for quick earnings, I independently researched and began to transporting migrants by car, yeah. Alright, yeah. Eight years, yeah. Alright, eight years, yeah, but first, yeah. I'm gonna buy a plant, yeah. How much was it again, yeah? 8 years, yeah. Sorry, sir, 8 years, yeah. Alright. Family's doing good still, Nia. When young is over now. Wait, didn't it say not good for use on dining tables? Should we... I don't know if we should be having this plant here. Oh. Oh, shit. In the dark of the night, your sleep is interrupted by the sound of knocking on the door. I don't want to go to the... No, I don't want to go to the door. I don't want to go to the door. I'm not home! No one's home! No one's home! No one's here. No one's home! Do I fucking have to look through the door? Do I have to look through? You see a masked man. Call the police. Hello, please! There's a creepy masked man at my door, please. Oh god. Both your faces are horrifying. Damaged lawsuit filed by Brooklyn Troyes against the multinational company that develops and sells Lupul Consumer Electronics. Burnt battery of Lupul brand phone that belonged to plaintiff. Recently, a person named Brooklyn Troyes purchased a mobile phone from the dealer of the Lupul company. He claimed that during the period of use, his phone was not charged with an adapter other than its own charger. While using the phone, while it was charging, the battery inside it exploded and caused physical damage around the right hand and face of Brooklyn. Brooklyn Troyes, who reported the situation to the Lupul Authorized Service, did not receive the response he expected and filed a lawsuit for compensation of $500,000. Exactly 2 months and 13 days ago, I went to the Lupul dealer near my house to buy a phone. I bought a model I liked and started using the phone. During this time, while using the phone, I never charged it with anything other than the charger that came in the box. While I was charging the phone, its battery suddenly exploded, and in addition to the damage to my hand, parts of the phone also hit my face. Afterwards, I called the Lupul Authorized Service and explained the situation and expected at least an apology, but it was not what I expected. They told me that this was a user error and hung up the phone on me. So I filed a lawsuit and abandoned my rights. We definitely do not hold ourselves responsible for the incident. Our products have been subject to dozens of tests, and our engineers have reported that it is not possible to give such a reaction when charged with a current adapter or a more powerful adapter. This incident occurred as a result of a transaction that the consumer did not report and is an action designed to tarnish our brand. Lupul Company stated that you were responsible for the incident. What do you think? I cannot agree with them on this. I explained to them in detail how the incident happened and what I went through. They didn't even take my explanation into consideration. Brooklyn Troy stated in his statement that you did not take him into consideration. Do you think this is the case? No, Your Honor, we are a reputable company with high customer satisfaction. We just didn't think his statements were true because we put our products through dozens of tests. We say that such an incident can only be due to customer error. I'm Tiffany. Can I ask for your name? How can I help you better? My name is Brooklyn. The phone I bought from your dealer about 2.5 months ago exploded in my hand. Can you explain how this happens? I'm sorry, did you see the battery exploded? Yes, even though I only used the adapter and charging cable that came in the box. It's not possible. I think it's your fault. I cannot be held from this. What do you mean it's not possible? It happened. Am I lying? Unfortunately, I can't help you. Have a nice day. Can I get a special guard? Oh, I don't have a... Fair. No, I think the company's at fault. Well, they had damage to their face. I'm gonna give them the full money amount. Okay. What a good cat Darkness is. Alright, we got some evidence. Brad Cold. He has a criminal record. Why are there so many assassinations? Victims They were found dead in their prison rooms, the guys I put into jail. Determined the security cameras on the floor where the incident took place were not working at the time of the incident. A person named Brad Cold stayed in the same room with the victims, brought to the police station to take his statement. I only spent 2 days with them. I didn't have any problems or fights. Like me, they spoke very little. Why would I want to kill them? If I were to do this, I wouldn't be in the cell where there is room, making me a suspect. I have paid and am paying the penalty for my crimes. I am not guilty in this incident. The reason I'm here is theft. I've never killed anyone in my life. The night they died, I slept before them. Even though I heard a few voices during the night, I thought they were delirious as usual. It's not him. It's not him. Ooh, I'm a folk hero. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna save up for this nice... I don't want the deck reports. We're gonna save up for this antique plate. Okay, I think he's innocent. I think he's innocent. There's a serial killer going around. No, I don't like horses. You want me to save up for the horse darkness? Give me my money. Well, I've got enough for the horse now. Oh, what does Otto need? Let me pet you first, Darkness. Your daughter wants a smartphone from you as a birthday gift. Why do you need a $700 smartphone, Otto? Just have a fucking flip phone. Flip phones, they're just as good. You don't need a... Wait, what do you mean wait? She needs a phone? What do you mean she needs a phone? Why does Otto need a phone? Otto doesn't need a phone. Why does she need a $700 phone? What if she gets harassed? Ooh, that's true. There was the creepy masked man. What if she gets murdered on her way home? Yeah, no, you're so right. Stranger danger. I still wish I could give her a flip phone instead, but you're right. No, she needs the phone. She needs the phone. I only have $100. That was an expensive. If you break your phone, Otto, you are getting a flip phone. You are getting the crappiest flip phone if you break that smartphone. I am not paying another $700. The game's that deep, I'm gonna go crazy. Sally John Morgan sued his tenant, Daisy Taylor, to evict her for not paying her rent on time. Legal action has been taken against Daisy Taylor by Sally J. Morgan for being 3 months late with her rent. The host, Sally J. Morgan, says the tenant is in breach of the tenancy agreement. The host demands the tenant vacate the property and pay the debts owed by the tenant with interest. My tenant has not paid me a single penny for 3 months. Even though I warn her many times, she keeps stalling. As if this was not enough, they constantly bring their friends to the house and make noise that disturbs the neighbors. I brought my neighbor who lives downstairs as a witness so that you can believe me on this matter. Whatever Mr. Morgan says is... That's a suspicious line. It is true that I have not been able to pay the landlord for a while now, but I had to quit my job and I can't afford to pay right now. I told him that it was not an arbitrary situation, that I would pay him when I received my unemployment benefit. However, he's trying to get me kicked out of the house somehow. It's a complete lie that we make too much noise with my friends. Since my downstairs neighbor is a tenant, Mr. Morgan, he obeys his orders. Is it true that Charles Goodman, your downstairs neighbor, whom you called as a witness, is your tenant? That's true, Your Honor, but I don't understand its relevance. Mr. Goodman, is it true that your upstairs neighbor and her friends make so much noise that they disturb you? Sound? Noises. Oh yes, I remember. Normandy Coast. The voices are echoing my... The smell... Okay, this guy has PTSD from the war. Achoo. Could you please answer the question, Mr. Goodman? Whatever Mr. Morgan says is true. Mr. Taylor, you said in your statement that your landlord tried to get you evicted. Why do you think that is? He is trying to evict me and raise the rent, but he can't do this because we have a contract. Normally I would never miss my rent, but this getting fired thing was unfortunate for me. They played it into his hands. Okay, I don't... Your witnesses. It is postponed. Fuck you. Fuck you, landlords. Phil passed. Immigrants who commit crime will now be deported. Ooh, we can deport people. You okay, sir? Okay. Clipping that for future reference. That's not something to be excited about. Oh my gosh. They're national, so we can't deport them. Participating in street racing, violation of traffic safety and rules. Recently, traffic police came across a street race while on patrol and followed suspicious vehicles. After a long chase, the person named Connor McLean had an accident in the vehicle he was driving. After his accident, he was taken to the hospital by the traffic police, and after his treatment, he was arrested and detained. Except for Connor McLean, no driver was caught by the police. First of all, I'm not a street racer. I have no connection with other vehicles. I was just passing by in my sports car. All I did was increase my speed to get away from other vehicles as soon as possible. The only crime is that I was speeding. It has nothing to do with racing. Yeah, if there was no... Okay. I don't think he was street racing. So we're gonna just give him a $7,500 fine. Oh, but he does have a criminal record, though. Okay, so we have to give him the aggravate. So 2 years jail and $22,500. 2,500, 2 years. 2,500, 2 years. Damn, imagine going to jail for 2 years just because you fucking were speed. Although he was going like fucking 200 kilometers an hour, which is crazy. It's fucking people in this game. No criminal record, not national, positive mental health. Extortion. Helen Lona's mobile phone was stolen while she was walking on 23 Victorina Street. Camera footage at the place called Coffee Vic, located where the incident took place, was examined. In line with the investigations, it has been concluded that the person in the images is named Adrian Bowen. Adrian Bowen was detained by police for questioning while he was going to the market where he worked. I was walking on 23 Victorina Street, where I walked on certain days of the week, but that day I decided to walk in the opposite direction to the direction I normally walk. While everything was going well, somebody suddenly took the phone from my hand. I couldn't even react because of the surprise and fear I felt at that time. After I put myself together, I asked for help from those around me. In the evening, I closed the daily gross market, where I work and walk in the opposite direction of my house. My wife and I were constantly arguing due to financial concerns, and my children did not have much peace of mind. Because of these events, I was very confused and had difficulty thinking clearly. Suddenly, I saw the woman walking in front of me and noticed that she was carrying a phone in her hand. The phone looked very luxurious and expensive. Because of the difficulties I was experiencing, this phone seemed like a very attractive opportunity to me. I thought if I could sell it, I could at least alleviate financial concerns a little. Without any plan, I reflexively grabbed the phone from the woman's hand and started running. After I turned off the phone and put it in my pocket. Okay, yeah, he stole the phone! So yeah, they stole the phone, so... What do you mean you're banned from clipping stuff? Can you not clip stuff, Darkness? You should be able to clip stuff. Well, I mean, the guy admitted to stealing. So I tab out for a second, that happens. What, the person coming in suddenly? Being an asshole? Okay, well, obviously, they stole it. Oh, but I guess they get deported. So we just deport them. Goodbye! You shouldn't have stolen the phone. Getting so much fucking money though, dude. Why Twitch does... Bruh, I don't know why Twitch does this to me. It's okay, Darkness, I'll buy you another cat tree. Oh, have they? Interesting. That's weird. Oh god, what is my— I was gonna buy the horse statue! What do you want, woman? Current average weekly household new additional expenses for 15 weeks? 1,000? Your wife wants a car. A weekly payment of $1,000 would be a total of 15 weeks of payments. Once accepted, the first installment is paid right now. Your Sandy will drop some. She wants a fucking car? What just happened? Well, I couldn't afford your... I told you to say no. Say no and go drinking. What is going... Does drinking help me? Oh! Sure, let's buy some, let's become an alcoholic. Oh, minus 5% mental health now. Okay, well, I guess we only got to drink a little bit. It's fine. Our mental health is fine. I feel like I should gain mental health from petting the cat. The Sicily cartel carried out a bomb attack on the Parliament building. 19 civilians lost their lives and 2 members of Parliament were injured. The leader of the cartel was caught. After the attack, law of execution was accepted. Ooh, we can execute people! I want to execute people. Those who are on trial for terrorism and other severe crimes will be... Yes! I want to execute people! Dude, this is great. I'm gonna execute this man. Juan Carlos. Criminal record. It's a national. Terrorism, taking part in organized criminal activities. Recently, 19 civilians lost their lives and 2 MPs were seriously injured in a bomb in a parliament. During the attack, 4 people thought them to be members of...
Harder, Daddy.
But if your wife pulls up and is a case, I mean, well, then I don't have to pay for her car all the time then, and she can just go to jail and I'll take care of the kids on my own. In the attack, 4 people thought to be members of the serial cartel blew themselves up. As a result of extensive searches, 10 people thought to be members of the serial cartel were caught. A few of the cartel members became confessors in the cases in which they were tried. They disclosed the identity of Juan Carlos, the manager of the cartel and the planner of the bomb attack. As a result of the operations, the person named Juan Carlos was caught in the forest house outside the city. Those responsible for the events are the corrupted state and their collaborators, the mafia. They are the ones who forced us to do this. Jeremy and Mike, may they rest in peace now. Yes, sir, I'm listening to you. Go and destroy that parliament. Sir, don't you think this would be suicide? Since when have my orders been questioned? Okay, sir, as you wish. I mean, do you regret having caused such a damaging event to our country? No, I'm just sorry that I couldn't give all the statesmen what they deserved. If you give solid information about the mafia you mentioned in your statement, we can take care of them after you. Will you cooperate? No, I don't think so, but you should know that it is obvious that high-ranking statesmen are corrupt. Terrorism and taking part in organized criminal activity. Terrorism. Terrorism. Execution, if it's aggravated, which I believe it is. He's getting executed. Go on, execute him. BRB? Okay. Execute him. Oh wait, why is that gone up? Oh, I should have gone out drinking. I need to get my mental health up more. Why is my possibility of arrest 25%? $750? I was like, oh my, I can't do that. Filing a compensation lawsuit against Robin Hudson, who caused Henry William to have a traffic accident. Henry William was allegedly pushed into the barrier by Robin Hudson while he was riding his motorcycle in traffic, causing him to have an accident. After the accident, Henry William remained in a coma for 42 days. Henry William demands $250,000 from Robin Hudson as material and moral compensation for the pain he's experienced. I was driving my motorcycle in traffic. I wanted to overtake the vehicle in front of me. She started to approach me while I was overtaking her. I got stuck in the barrier and suddenly lost the balance of the motorcycle and rolled over.
Oh my god, crush me, mommy!
Oh my gosh. She started to approach me while I
wish to be in between your thighs.
the fuck? The only thing I remember afterwards was that I was in great pain. I think she did this on purpose because she didn't even stop and help after she caused this. I was driving in my own lane in traffic. I was very stressed because I found that my mother was hospitalized and I was trying to get to the hospital as soon as possible. My mother is cancer and her condition is serious. I didn't notice what was happening during the accident. The motorcycle must have been in my blind spot. I later learned that I had been taken to court. If I noticed the accident, I would definitely have stopped and helped. I did not violate any traffic rules. I don't think it's my fault. She does seem to be in her lane. Mr. William, we realized you were violating the lane of the car in front of you, right? Your Honor, I even honked my horn before she overtook. There's no way she didn't see me. What upsets me is that she could have killed me, but she chose to flee at the time of the incident. Mr. Husband, it is highly unlikely that you did not notice the motorcycles in your left rearview mirror at the time of the incident. Didn't you at least hear a sound? Your Honor, at that moment I was totally thinking about my mother. I was in the left lane, so I didn't need to look in the left mirror, and I didn't hear the sounds because the windows were closed. What are our options here? The fact that she didn't stop. Like, you can tell when you hit someone. No, she hit him. Let's go drinking. Drank some whiskey, we're doing great, we're gonna pet the cat. Amazing. Oh, these people are so fucked up looking. No criminal record, he is a national. Involuntary manslaughter. Bambin Tai Jr., the person named, took his baby, who was having difficulty breathing, to the hospital. After the MRI, it was seen that there was a metal object in the baby's stomach. Nathan Lake, the baby's doctor, said the object should be removed surgically. The surgery was performed with the family's approval, and Nathan Lake stated to the family that the surgery went well. The baby experienced breathing difficulty sometime after he was discharged and died less than 24 hours. As a result, the autopsy, a gauze that was forgotten during the surgery, was found in the baby's stomach. The autopsy report confirmed that the baby died as a result of forgotten gauze. Thereupon, the baby's father filed a complaint against Dr. Nathan. We realized that our baby was having difficulty breathing and we went to the hospital. Nathan Lake, who was the doctor there, told us that an MRI was needed. After the MRI results, the doctor said that our baby had a metal object in his stomach and needed to be operated on immediately. After the surgery, he said it was a very successful surgery. When we came home shortly after our baby was discharged, we realized that our baby could not breathe again. We tried to take him to the hospital again, but it was too late when we got there. I asked for an autopsy report because I was curious about the cause of death. I learned that the cause of death was the gauze left in our baby's stomach during the surgery, and I filed a complaint. First of all, I accept my mistake, and I'm very sorry that this incident happened. When I learned the baby died as a result of my carelessness, I could not come to my senses for a long time. I don't care about the punishments I will receive. My only wish is for his family to forgive me. I am distraught. First of all, I see that you have taken responsibility for the mistake. Could you briefly explain the situation? Before the surgery, I had an argument with my wife. We were in the process of divorcing. I thought I mustn't do this surgery, but there was no other doctor in the hospital. I found out that only I could do the surgery. It went well, but I didn't realize I left the gauze in the baby's stomach. I desperately hope that the family will forgive me. Okay, what's the actual punishment? Involuntary manslaughter, right. 4 years. I need to bribe the police eventually. Oh god, what does she want now? Your wife complains that her household items constantly break down. She wants $1,000 for new household items. Alright, we can get new household items. Let's go drinking. Ooh. Or not.
This girl is on fire.
Is that the Joker? Why is the Joker here? The fuck is this? Okay. David Crane, no criminal record. Oh, he's got mental health issues, obviously. Armed robbery. Recently, a person named David Crane entered the pharmacy where Mary Evan worked, pointed a gun at her and demanded the money in the safe. Mary Evan gave the money in the safe to David Crane and informed the police. Not long after, David Crane was caught and taken into custody at the house of his brother, Victor Crane. He quickly came to the pharmacy and headed to the counter. Even though the weather was hot, I noticed that he was wearing a thick coat. When he came to the counter, he immediately pulled out a gun and said to me, "If you love your life, give me the money." Then he took the money I gave him, hit the shelves, and ran away. Immediately after the incident, I notified the police and asked for help. I didn't do anything. Why are you arresting me? Apologies for what he did, but don't you understand that we need it? Everything he told me to do was for our good. We can't lose him. He needs the money, and those after him will never stop. I need to see my brother. I need to make sure my brother is okay. I haven't been sure about this for a long time. I haven't been able to be with you for a long time. My brother is mentally unstable. I woke up in the hospital the day they beat me because I owed some money. When I woke up, David was with me. Even though I was sure that I had not informed anyone, I asked how he knew. He told me to come here, he said to me. 2 days later, he brought me some money to pay off my debt, but he didn't say where he got it. I didn't think he was crazy enough to commit a robbery. Please do not punish David. Very well. He's mentally unstable, so we need to help him get some help. What? $120 for some whiskey? Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ, how much whiskey am I drinking? Guys, I'm an alcoholic. Case subject, Tommy Cooper, non-compliance with the contract with J.J. Richardson, owner of the Holy Paper Publishing House. Tommy Cooper made an agreement with the publishing house called Holy Paper to publish his book, The Helplessness of Words, which he released 2 months ago. According to the agreement, he declared that he would pay $250,000 to J.J. Richardson if the book did not reach 10,000 sales within 2 months. As of now, the book has sold 10,276 copies, but as an improvement to the publishing house, the book has received more than 300 copies on behalf of his sister, Ashley Cooper. In this case, J.J. Richardson demands Tommy Cooper pay his debt. Ashley Cooper is the witness in this case. Richardson ultimately sold 10,000 books. You didn't state in the contract that Ashley Cooper shouldn't buy the book, did you? You didn't specify, Your Honor, but this is pure fraud. He had not made his sister buy the book 300 times and would not have exceeded the stated sales figures. Mrs. Cooper, did your brother tell you to buy the book? Your Honor, my brother just informed me that his book is out. I wanted to buy the book in large quantities to support him and to give it a gift to the people around me. They sold 10,000 copies. I think this is an open shut case. They sold, yeah, no, he sold 10,000 copies. Not an issue. He sold 10,000 copies. He's not fucking paying that much money. What is going to the casino do? Is it just gambling? Nice. Look how good we are at gambling, guys. Hey Reggie, finish work, pet cat, ignore family, go to bar. Now we went to the casino. Yeah, I expected to lose that one. Ooh. Damn. Damn. We're under 500. We should leave. Okay, we're done. We're done gambling. If Sergei Monry receives any punishment, know this, Judge. I will not show you the light of day. This is my first and only warning to you. Think right and make the right decision. Is your little shit? If your life's shitty like everyone else, or is it worth living? Think well. That's concerning. There's no criminal record. Assassination, high treason. Recently, a person named Berg Blitz was involved in an accident with her own vehicle and died at the scene. Berg Blitz was completed her shift at a company called Lincorp, set out to go home with her own car. While she was driving, a truck coming from the opposite lane crashed into the vehicle of the person named Merc Blitz. During the investigations carried out by the police arriving at the scene, a crowbar was found in Merc Blitz's vehicle. Driver of the pickup truck involved in the accident could not be found. The bag that should have been in the vehicle and containing important government information could not be found. As a result of the autopsy performed on the person, it was concluded that she did not die at the same time of the accident and that she was killed with the help of a crowbar found at the scene. As a result of detailed investigation, it was determined that the driver of the truck involved in the accident was a person named Sergei Monry. As a result of long efforts, the person named Sergei Monry was caught and detained at the airport where he went to go abroad. I am not guilty. I went to the airport just to see my family who lives abroad. I have nothing to do with this incident. Please release me. I have no reason to commit this kind of crime. I can't even hurt an ant, let alone a person. 212-1352. 21-21-352. 21-21-352. Much do you offer? We talked about 50 million money. Yeah, that's looking pretty suspicious, sir. Assassination and high treason. 62 is high treason. 162 years? 162 years! We're not taking these threats! Got it. Ooh, moderate possibility. We need to do some bribing, guys. We need to bribe. if we just do a little bit of gambling? Just do a little bit of gambling. God damn it. Aim for the hydrate rise. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm being scammed! I'm being scammed by this fucking casino. Okay, we bribed the police a little bit. We're doing a bit better now. Release Wilson Gerald and accept the 750s we'll give you. If you accept this offer, the rest of the money will come and you will live a very comfortable life. He's no criminal record. Okay. During the illegal prostitution and gambling raid carried out by police at the hotel called Palace of Gorge at night, Winston Gerald was caught in the same hotel room with many mafia members and Frederick Lanson, who is known to be one of the high-ranking managers of the mafia. What? Why are you screaming? 4 mafia members and Winston Gerald who were in the same room were arrested, but Frederick Lanson, one of the high-ranking managers of the mafia, committed suicide with his own gun at the scene. 7 women, thought to be prostitutes, drugs, weapons, and $1 million worth of cash were seized in the hotel room. I don't know why I'm in the hotel room. Earlier I was drinking at the bar with a few friends and we got quite drunk. I remember asking my driver to take me home. I got in the car and opened my eyes in the hotel room with women and men I didn't know. The police came and arrested us. I am not guilty. I am a member of parliament. You exist to serve us as police. How dare you question me and keep me waiting? That one's done. Your statement, you said that you were in the hotel against your will. Is that true? Yes, Your Honor, there must be a plot against me. When you left the bar, you were seen getting into the same car with the men you said you didn't know at the hotel. What can you say about that? There must be a trap set for me. I don't know anyone in that hotel. I am not guilty. I am someone who serves this country. You claim that you were serving the country, yet you tried to use your position and scold the officer who was doing his duty during interrogation. This is how the country should be served. I'm sorry I was stressed, and it was my first time being questioned. I couldn't help myself, Your Honor. I apologize to my police friend in front of you. Okay, corruption. 10 years jail and 10 million fine. Okay, 10 years and 10 million. Fuck you. Two, 3, No corrupt politicians in my town! Fuck you, Mr. Politician. Should we go get drunk a bit? My mental health is... It's just a beer. Just... Oh my god. $80 for a beer? Jesus Christ, woman. The government announced that it would fight corruption to the end. The identity of the mafia leader still remains as a mystery. Oliver Mazikeen. Criminal record. Yeah. Okay. 3 years ago, a person named Oliver Mazikeen, who was at the scene of the theft incident in the alley of Mumby Street, was detained as a suspect and was sentenced to 6 years in prison in the trial. Recently, a theft incident occurred again. The suspect was caught and taken into custody. As a result of the suspect's statements, he stated that Oliver Mazikeen took responsibility for the crime for which he was convicted and that he actually committed the crime. A person named Frank Serve, who took responsibility for the incident, was brought to the police station to be questioned. With the end of this month, I've completed my 3rd year in prison. I tried to explain that I was innocent from the very beginning. However, because I was at the scene at that time and became the center of the targets, I was sentenced to 6 years in prison. After all this time, I had the opportunity to redeem myself. Hope the process works correctly this time. 3 years ago, I had my eye on a house on Mumby Street. I broke in through the window and stole some items and jewelry. As I was leaving, I heard a noise and thought the landlord saw me. I asked someone passing by to hold what I had in my hand and ran away. The man to whom I gave the materials was arrested before he realized what had happened. I was happy to be saved, but my conscience is troubled. Now that I've been caught, I've confessed this. Damn, this poor man. Stating in your statement that you were responsible for a burglary on Mumby Street 3 years ago, is that correct? Yes, Your Honor, I didn't want things to come to this point. I wish I had confessed before. You stated that you regret putting the blame on Oliver Mazikeen, so why didn't you come and confess earlier? I don't know. At that time, I did not feel remorse for this, but at the last incident, I realized that I regretted it and wanted to confess. I'm so sorry about Oliver Mazikeen. I wasn't supposed to be like this. Okay, so Oliver is innocent. Did I not gonna sentence the other guy? That was weird. I didn't get to sentence the other guy. Patrick Mickey should be punished no matter what. He is responsible for the death of the person I love most in this life. If you do, I'll give you 500. Charged incitement to suicide. A person named Tiffany Helen recently committed suicide by jumping from the rooftop of the Holden Town shopping mall. Although the citizens at the scene tried to persuade Tiffany Helen not to commit suicide, it was claimed that Patrick merely forced Tiffany... How do you force... Excuse you? Following the incident, the statements of the citizens were taken, and the person named Patrick Mickey, who was alleged to be the instigator, was taken to the police station to be questioned. First of all, I did not force anyone to commit suicide. At that moment, what I thought, like others, was to dissuade the woman from committing suicide. I thought about applying reverse psychology and told her to jump. My request was she should not jump off. I am very sorry this incident happened, but I do not consider myself guilty. Misunderstanding about my actions. Reverse psychology, sir. No, don't jump. You're too young to die. Please, don't do this to yourself. Stay away from the railings. Jump? I don't think the world is a good place to... I don't think that... What do you mean? Sir. He's not a national. Get the fuck out of our country. Get the fuck out, sir. Get the fuck out telling people to jump off rude fucking buildings. Get the fuck out of our country. Jesus Christ. Fucking jump, he says. I didn't even talk to him, I just realized. I didn't even talk to him, I was just like, get the fuck out. Are you telling people to jump off roofs, Darkness? Because then yes, you are getting deported from my country. Although you are a cat in here. So... I'm sorry, what is this song? The fuck was that? I thought that was the ATM. Oh god, what does my wife want now? One wants to go on vacation. 1900? Do you realize I need to bribe police officers for $750, woman? You want to go on vacation for $1,900. Fuck it, I want to go on vacation too. Fuck it, we're going on vacation. We're never affording the horse statue. It's like a whole day at Disneyland. Jesus Christ. Alright, Leroy Felix. Didn't we hear your name before? Emmerich Abraham. Douglas Darien. Arms trafficking and smuggling. Police received a tip-off recently carried out an operation at the address specified in the tip. A large number of weapons and ammunition were seized during the operation. It has been concluded that the weapons and ammunition were manufactured at the specified address. Persons caught during the raid were detained. First of all, I would like to point out that I do not belong to any organization. Before the event, my friend Emmerich Abraham called me and said he had a workshop and I should come and see it, so I went to the house and the location he sent me. I couldn't hide my surprise at what I saw next. I had not guessed that the products he produced could be weapons and ammunition. Afterwards, I was told that this was a crime. What do you mean after? Oh, I told him that this was a crime. Okay. I thought he said that afterwards he was told that it was a crime. But I'm like, you don't think producing weapons and ammunition is a crime? Okay, but he said it was a crime. Police came and I wanted to leave the workshop to avoid being affected by the situation. They detained me before I could explain my situation. Please understand me, I am innocent. Douglas Darien, a friend I had just met, invited me to his workshop. This guy says it was your workshop. Which he had said belonged to him. When I asked him about the content of the workshop, he told me it was an art workshop. Since I love art very much, I was curious and went to his workshop. I didn't know I would encounter something like this. Just as I was getting over my surprise and leaving the weapons workshop, police arrived. They detained him without giving him a chance to talk. I want to make it clear that I have nothing to do with the incident. I am not guilty of the incident. Those responsible for the incident are individuals named Leroy and Emmerich. It was only been a few days since I met these people and they invited me to their work. Why is it a workshop? Why is it always a workshop? I accepted their invitation thinking it was an art workshop. Dude, why do you all think it's an art workshop? After entering the workshop, I was speechless at what I saw. When I wanted to leave the scene, police came and quickly detained us. I have no connection with the workshop. You fucking all are saying it's a fucking workshop. Jesus Christ. Text messages. What about the shipment? Are there any problems with weapons and ammunition? So Leroy is definitely in on it. Emmerich, the shipment's going. Okay, Emmerich. What's the situation in the workshop? No problem. We reduce. Okay, they're all in on it. They're all fucking in on it. They're all fucking in on it. Guys, you're all fucking in on it. All three of your statements, I see that you blame each other. Why do you blame each other instead of confessing your guilt? Your Honor, first of all, everything I said is true. I saw the person named Douglas Darien at the workshop, and we have no prior acquaintance. I had just met Emmerich Abraham, and how could I have known it would turn out like this? How long have you been doing this job? I have nothing to do with the incident. I only went to the workshop upon the invitation of my friend Leroy Felix. In your statement, you identified your friend as Douglas Darien. I'm sorry, Your Honor, I got mixed up. Exactly what position are you in? My only involvement with the incident is that I was at the scene at the time of the incident. That's all, Your Honor. Okay, are they all criminals? No. Only Emmerich has a criminal record. Arms trafficking and smuggling. Arms trafficking and smuggling. 10 years and 100K for these two. 10 years and 100K. 10 years, 103. For you. The same for you. and for aggravated, it's 16 and 400. 16 and 400. Oh fuck, why am I gonna be arrested again? What the fuck? What if all these fucking corrupt police? I need more money. I want to buy the fucking horse statue or the fucking decorative bowl or something. I don't have enough money to bribe this man. Divorce case filing by Jennifer Jade Harold against her husband Adam Harold. Stated that she was subjected to violence by her husband and filed a petition for divorce. Stated that in her position that her reason for the divorce was that the trust in her husband was shaken and that the promises her husband made to her as marriage criteria were not fulfilled. Additionally, Jennifer stated that she is faithful to her husband throughout their marriage and did not have difficulty in fulfilling his wishes. Okay, so she does seem like she was assaulted. Can you briefly explain the promises your husband made to you as a marriage criterion? My husband lied to me about many things, including our sexual life. I don't need to hear about your sexual life, ma'am. What issues in your sexual... I don't need to know. Your Honor, Adam and I promised each other before we got married that we would not have sexual intercourse and... That we would not? Promised each other before we got married. Oh, okay. They didn't have sex before marriage. He lied to me about many things... Ma'am, I don't need to know about the size of your husband's penis. Is your husband's penis size the reason you want to end the marriage? Not only that, when my husband did not enjoy our sexual relationship, he used violence against me without my consent and blamed it on his incompetence. Is it true that you used violence against your wife? My wife argued that my penis size is below average and she constantly used that against me when she threatened to tell this to my friends. Dude, you can't just threaten to tell people that he has a small dick, ma'am. She suggested she could have sex with a friend of mine and that she could enjoy her... She said she was... Why a friend of yours? She said the situation would not harm our relationship, then she asked me to watch them. She wanted to watch them while she was having sex with a friend. She said this would increase her... Why? Why? In the face of his statement, I accepted his request, but while watching them, I succumbed to my anger. Why did you accept? First of all, why did you want her to have sex with your fucking friend of all people? Why did you not just divorce earlier? I regret it very much. I love my wife very much, and I don't want to divorce her. Why don't you want to divorce her? She was fucking threatening to tell your friends you have a fucking tiny dick. Why don't you want to divorce her? The fuck? Yeah, he admitted. He admitted to beating her. He admitted to it. Jesus Christ. He fucking admitted to hitting her, but also, like, why do you still want to be married to this woman, sir? She's a horrible person. I need to go to sleep. I need to fucking go to sleep after that. Jesus Christ. What does this guy want? Ugly ass motherfucker, that's why his dick is small. Wow, he can't get rid of his punching bag apparently. Jesus Christ. Okay, Esteban Albon, he's a national, he's fine mental health. He has a criminal record. A person named Arturo Max, who thought that his vehicle had a mechanical fault, took his vehicle to the repair shop called Regular Auto to detect and fix the problem. After 2 days, the repair shop notified Arturo Max that the repairs were completed, stated he could take delivery of the vehicle. Arturo Max, who received the vehicle, wanted to sell the vehicle 1 week later. He received a report about the vehicle from the expert company before the sale. The person named Arturo Max, who saw that 3 parts of the vehicle were charged, in the report filed a lawsuit against the repair shop called Regular Auto, which he held responsible. It has been about 1 month since I purchased my vehicle. Since the malfunction light came on, I took it to the repair shop called Regular Auto. They said there was a simple mechanical fault in the vehicle. They repaired and delivered my vehicle within 2 days. Afterward, I decided to sell the vehicle and applied for an expert. Sold it after a month? The expert report revealed that they were 3 changed parts. This is not possible because I bought my vehicle from the dealer with 0 kilometers. I think that it was replaced at the repair shop. When the vehicle came to us, the malfunction light was on. We said we could fix it and deliver it in a day or 2, and we did. We were very surprised when we received notification that a lawsuit had been filed against us. We had not removed or replaced any parts from the vehicle. We think that the victimization is due to the irresponsibility of the vehicle owner. Its accusations are great slander against a reputable corporate company like us. But, sir, you have a criminal record, which is a little suspicious. Okay, evidence. So, there's the roof, this, like, side panel, and the door were replaced. You say that the problem was caused by the irresponsibility of the vehicle owner. Can you explain more what that means? Your Honor, we are a large company that repairs on average 50 vehicles a day. We are not the addressee of such an accusation. The reason I say this is because the vehicle owner does not care enough about his vehicle. Could you explain a little more? I think he may have experienced this grievance at any repair shop, but he only had it for a month. There's no way he took it to another repair shop. Recommend him choose a repair shop he takes his vehicle to more carefully. No, you definitely did this. It's fucking fraud. Fraud, 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 fraud. Fraud? Fraud. 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 What the fuck was fraud again? Fraud. Fraud. 4 years, 10 years jail. 10 years jail, sir. 10 years jail. He only had it for like a fucking month. Even though it's weird that he decided to sell it after a month. There's no chance he took it to another repair shop. Can we fucking get this horse statue already? Oh, I need to bribe. No, I can't get the horse statue. I need to bribe the fucking police. Actually, I might be able to bribe them and buy the horse statue. Should we bribe him and buy the horse statue, or should we save up in case someone asks for something, one of our family members? Jessica Groombert. No criminal record. She's not doing well with her mental health. She's a national. Assault, beating, and home evasion. The incident took place in the evening at the restaurant belonging to Philip Monroe. The incident calmed down with the intervention of eyewitnesses, and the police were called and asked for help. After Philip Monroe filed a complaint, Jessica Groombert was caught and taken into custody. First of all, I would like to say that I am in the right. I don't quite understand why she attacked me. I am just doing my job at my restaurant. Suddenly, she entered my restaurant, screaming my name, and started attacking me. Even though I told her to calm down, she continued to punch me. The incident calmed down with the intervention of my customers. Afterwards, I called the police and asked for help. First of all, I would like to say that I am in the right. The main reason I did this was because the other day I was spending time at home with my new boyfriend. We wanted to order food, and we ordered from Philip's Sushi, a restaurant with an average rating. The app said the order time was 20 to 30 minutes, and my friend was in a hurry. They brought our order an hour and a half later, and of course my friend had already left by then. When I sent a message to meet up the next day, he told me that he was not available, and I was very angry about this situation. We've been able to have dinner together in the evening. This would not have... You guys having dinner together meant nothing there. That's why I went to the restaurant and attacked the person I met. Just wanted him to stay, but this situation broke everything. What the fuck is wrong with you, Jessica? I was eating my favorite sushi at the restaurant called Philip's Sushi, which is one of my daily routines. Suddenly I saw a woman enter the place screaming. She was swearing and shouting, Philip. She ran towards Philip, who was also a dear friend of mine, and started attacking him by swearing and punching. I separated them and the woman left the place. We then notified the police. You said you didn't know the owner of the restaurant, but they said you entered the restaurant shouting his name. Is that true? No, it isn't, Your Honor. I don't know the owner of the restaurant. I didn't swear or anything. I attacked the first uniformed person I saw just because of my anger at that moment. That is all. What the fuck is wrong with you? Well, apparently that's her. First of all, we're gonna... Let's just bribe you a little bit. We want to buy the horse statue. Kind of want the artistic painting. Okay, so you have like 3 charges. Oh, but she has mental health issues, so she just goes, you just need to go get some fucking help, ma'am. Get some help. get some help. Some very blue hair you have, ma'am. A compensation lawsuit filed by a person named Mac Wheeler against a person named Julia Armstrong. A person named Julia Armstrong, who wanted to break up with her boyfriend, filed a lawsuit saying that her boyfriend did not want to break up with her and threatened to blackmail her. Stated their relationship lasted approximately for 1 year. Mac Wheeler, the boyfriend, filed a lawsuit against Julia Armstrong for damages worth $50,000 due to her unfair accusations. When we started a relationship with Matt, everything was great. I thought he was the right person for me. We made a lot of memories in a short time, and since we got along well, we decided to move in together. Our home life was good at first, but after a month, we started fighting constantly. I realized that I didn't know him until we lived in the same house. He was very lazy, would lie down all day without moving a muscle, even when there was dirt everywhere. When I told him that we should do things like cleaning and cooking together in our free time, he said he was too tired and just laid down. However, we were also starting to have money problems. After a while, the most important issue emerged. He kept telling me that we had done everything and that he no longer enjoyed sex and we should look for different pleasures. I would do anything for him, but it was very difficult to do things he wanted from me without asking for them myself. He started to ask questions such as, "Why don't you do something that I'd like to? Don't you love me?" We decided to break up after a while, but he did not delete the sexual pictures and videos of me. Oh shit. Told me that he misses me about a week after our separation. He acted like we never broke up. When I reminded him of that, he threatened me to spread the photos and videos he had to all my friends on the internet. I love Julie very much, and I think everything is going very well. The only problem with our relationship is that she takes some little things too seriously. After I eat in bed, she argues with me when she sees that I don't clean the house when it gets dusty. But such things are not a problem for me and do not require cleaning. If it bothers her, she should clean it herself. We argue when I say these things, but then we continue as if nothing happened. I think there is no problem. We started living together in the middle of our relationship. Naturally, we tried everything we could in bed. When I go to her with different ideas, she always acts offended and rejects them. I just want to discover new pleasures together. Afterwards, she wanted to break up with me. Since I didn't want to lose her, I told her that I love her and miss her very much. Yeah, no, fuck you, dude. Why do you still keep photos and videos of your girlfriend even though she asked you to delete them? Because I miss her so much. I miss us. I want to have things that I can remember even if I delete them and we never make up again. Why are you secretly sharing her private photos with your friend? That's a tough... Oh, wait. I didn't check the evidence. It's a tough question, Your Honor. I have some strange feelings about it. Give me pleasure sometimes. Trust my friend very much. I was just wondering what he... Sexual videos and photos of Julia. Phone. How are you? Why do you care we broke up already? Nope, we didn't break up. I'll block you. Don't write to me again. Block me and I shall share all I have about you. I'll humiliate you. Let's try if you want. Are you threatening me? No. Just a little reminder. I trust my friend very much. I was just wondering what he thought about my girl. Why would you share photos of your girlfriend naked to your friend? You and that other guy, like, should be friends. I thought they were good comments and my girlfriend was ready to try new things. It could lead to other things, but now I realize how ridiculous it was to do it without her notice. Yeah, no, she's completely in the right here. Fuck you, dude. You don't share that shit with people and you delete them when she asks. Worried about when Psychic's gonna ask me about stuff again. I need a horse to ride into battle. Look, the horses are expensive and we need to bribe the cops. Okay? We live in a corrupt society. We need to bribe people sometimes. Fine, I'll buy you the fucking horse. Oh. Does loving someone cost $50,000? Didn't your conscience ever hurt when you made this decision? I did whatever he wanted. When I got in return was nothing, and a $50,000 fine on top of that. I cannot find words to say. Wait, did I get the wrong person? Is Julia the guy? Did I get the wrong person? This guy looks fucking suspicious as hell. High treason. Jamel Roderick was captured by Prime Minister Matt Drake's guards during their patrol around the property at night, surrendered without difficulty. According to the information provided by the Prime Minister's guards, the police officer was wearing his official uniform and had a gun with the safety on in his hand when he was caught. The guards who searched the person found a red rose and a... This is the serial killer! After everything I've done for the future of our country, why would a sane person try to assassinate me? I can't understand it. I and request from our justice system that necessary action be taken quickly. They cannot prevent me from being Prime Minister with such disgraceful and cowardly actions. Can't understand why I was arrested and brought here. I received a phone call from headquarters. I was ordered to put on my uniform and go to the Prime Minister's house for additional security duty. Do whatever task was given to me. I could never have any intention of assassinating the Prime Minister. With a face like that, you definitely want to assassinate him. I have endless respect for him and his party. He's definitely high treason. 100 years jail. Sorry, am I reading too fast? I apologize. I tend to be a bit of a speed reader. I apologize. I can try and go a little slower. Just you were making your judgment. A man's strange movements caught your eye. She wears glasses, so it gives her super reading powers. It's like, I don't cheat. I guess I wasn't the one who got shot, but what the fuck? Hacking IRL, I know, right? Definitely hacking IRL. Well, I bought you the fucking horse statue, Darkness. I almost got shot at for it. It was obviously because I bought the horse statue. Look at this ugly piece of shit horse statue. It's like the same size as you. Probably smaller. You can't ride it into battle. Oh, the police officer was shot and died during the trial. Oh, they shot the police officer in which he was tried as a defendant. The assassin was caught. Oh shit. Oh god, this is a big courtroom. Your Honor, after recent events, we decide to promote you to a more secure palace of justice. You will never be subjected to such an act again. Bear wishes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alex Martin. He has a criminal record. Recently, a person named Jamil Roderick was shot 4 times and killed by Alex Martin during his trial. After shooting when he was about to commit suicide, he was neutralized by security forces. During this process, he refused to testify. 21-21-362. Was there any other? No. Okay, yep, that looks like him. Which money do we have? We could buy the decorative plate. They did kill the cops. Is it a new cop? Ooh, I need to request a special guard. So assassination. 102 years? Yes, it's 102 years. Best police officer. I don't know, he was taking bribes. I don't know if he was the best police officer. I mean, you're taking bribes, that's a little suspicious. I want to buy the decorative plate. At least he took that secret to the grave. Is this Hitler? Do we have Hitler in our courtroom? We hate to have to warn you, but you must release Albert de Santa, otherwise your wife and children will suffer it. If Albert de Santa is sentenced, be prepared to watch your family disappear. Sorry, I need special. I need help, sir. Jesus Christ. Murder. Recently at noon, 3 gunshots were heard in the restaurants called Burger Queen. Burger Queen! A person named Martin Maddox lost his life in the incident. It has been stated that the cameras are not active because the restaurant was just opened. He has a criminal record. The result of the consistent statements of customer Amanda Franks and employee Katie Stons were there at the time of the incident, and the photo fit they drew, the information of the person named Albert de Santa was obtained. Not long after, the person named Albert de Santa was caught by the police and taken to custody. I started my shift at noon. Since their Burger Queen is crazy. What if they take me? No, Darkness, it's okay. They just said wife and children. They didn't say they would take my cat. But Burger Queen's is my Burger King. Started my shift at noon. Since the restaurant is secluded, I can remember the customer's face. Sorry, I'm supposed to slow down. While I was waiting at the counter, I noticed that the customers at table 14 were arguing. The customer in the leather jacket suddenly pulled out a gun and pointed at the person in front of him. As soon as I saw the gun, I hid under the safe. Under the safe? Then I heard 3 gunshots. I didn't show up for a while because I was afraid. When I came out, I saw the man lying on the ground. Then I notified the police. I went to Burger Queen's around noon to order, but I went to the restroom before making it. I stayed for about 5 minutes. After leaving, we made eye contact with the customers at table number 14. While I was heading to the cash register to order, I heard the scream of the cashier. With a sudden reflex, I threw myself under a table. Then I heard 3 gunshots. After a while, I came up from under the table, and one of the men was on the floor. The other one had left the place. I was sleeping at home at the time of the incident. You accused me of shooting a man, but I was at home until the evening hours that day. I only went out for drinks with my friends in the evenings. This is a murder they are trying to pin on me. I am not guilty. Mr. Albert DeSanta, do you have anything to add? No, Your Honor, I said everything I wanted to say in my statement. I am not guilty. I don't need to say anything else. See, the thing is, they didn't see him do the shooting. However, they did see him at the restaurant. If he had said, yes, I was at the restaurant, some other person shot him and I ran to save my own life, I would have probable doubt. The fact that he is denying that he was at the restaurant and the fact that he looks like Hitler makes him a criminal. Murder is... Does he have a criminal record? He does. 26 years. Only 26 years in jail? Your mental health is destroyed? No, I gotta kill him. I gotta kill him. I gotta take him down. I gotta take him down. I just have to sacrifice my wife and children. I'll still have my cat. It'll be fine. 26 years jail. 26 years jail. I am a fair cop. 26 years. No, my family will be fine. It'll be fine. My family will be fine. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. I'm a fair judge. I'm not a cop. See, look, they're fine. They're fine. We're all fine. The families... No, they're fine. Look at them. They're smiling. They're happy. It's great. They're all great. I had special guard detail. Oh, not this one. There we go. Okay, what's happening here? They may die. They'll be fine. We got the special guard detail just before that happened. Okay, kidnapping. Joseph Gray, no criminal record. Ooh, his mental health isn't the best, though. Recently, Aisha Ellery, the wife of Stuart Ellery, notified the police after not hearing from her husband for a long time. As a result of the extensive searches carried out by the police, it was determined that Stuart Ellery left his workplace and headed towards his home. Security cameras on the route of his home were examined, and it was determined that Stuart Ellery was put into a black minibus without his consent. As a result of the intense work of the police, the person named Joseph Gray, the owner of the minibus in which Stuart Ellery was kidnapped, was caught and taken into custody. As a result of the searches carried out in the house of Joseph Gray, Stuart Ellery was found unconscious with his hands, feet, and mouth tied in a secret compartment of the house. In addition, many people were found dead or unconscious in other secret compartments. The house... Excuse me? First of all, I would like to state that I'm definitely not a murderer. I only treat sick people who are on their deathbed. While I'm doing this, I do not ignore their consent. I provide them with the opportunity to continue living. This is an opportunity for them. I am not crazy. I don't force anyone... I'm sorry, sir? Even though hostile, you see him notify the authorities. Multiple personality disorder. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay. Do we buy the decorative plate? What do you do? He kidnapped someone and they also found a fuck ton of murdered people. Like dead people in his home. Also, I kind of want to buy the decorative plate. I think we're going to buy the decorative plate. Right? Okay, so kidnapping. Honestly, he should have murder charges too, but apparently he only has a kidnapping charge. Good. Oh, kidnapping, okay. Oh no, he has mental health issues, so he just goes into the mental health issues. Death sentence. No, he escaped from a hospital. He's gotta go back to the hospital. Honestly, the hospital should be charged for letting him escape. Because he's fucked in the head and he needs help. Okay. Give me my money. Give me my money. Give me my money. Yeah. Look at my beautiful decorative plate. Now we gotta save up. Actually, we technically have enough for the art, but we probably need to make sure we have a little bit more than enough money. Damage lawsuit filed by Ashley Cohen against Ostavik Construction Company. Ashley Cohen, the daughter of Fred Cohen, who died by falling from the 15th floor of the ongoing construction within the Ostavik Construction Company about a week ago, filed a lawsuit for compensation worth $128,000, stating that the construction owners did not take sufficient safety measures. Relevant units carried out the investigations and added the results of the examination report. On behalf of Ostavik Construction Company, David Hamilton is featured. I was taking my child to school the day the accident happened. The call came and they said that my father had an accident at work and was taken to the hospital. When I reached the hospital, they gave me the news of my father's death. I couldn't see my father on the first day because he was being examined, but the next day I saw his terrible state in the morgue. Those who did this should never see the light of day. I request that necessary action be taken against this construction company and its officials, who did not take any safety precautions against the possibility of him falling from the area he was working in, even though he was too old and aimed to make a profit even from the security costs. There are exactly 60 workers working in our construction. None of these people fail to prioritize their own safety. This is exactly what should happen. However, the employee named Fred Cohen constantly endangered the safety of himself and his friends by being too hasty in everything he did. The accident was entirely his fault. I don't like the construction company blaming this guy. If he's not taking his safety into consideration, you should be firing him. Only iron fences were built around the building construction. There are no signs to deter pedestrians from passing the construction site. Employees have sufficient protective equipment. As a matter of fact, it has been observed that employees who are required to use protective equipment, even if not during working hours, should not use this equipment. There is no safety rope on the scaffolding built around the building to prevent the workers from falling. All the damage occurred in the upper part because the person hit the ground head first while falling. The brain was critically damaged and the person died instantly. Why did he go to the hospital if he died instantly? Can I talk? No. I think the construction company's at fault. Company's operations are suspended. If someone's not following protection orders, you fire them. You don't let them continue their work. This is the company's fault. Decision made! Gavel hammer! What a good kitty. I don't even know what I was doing there. Ooh, this person has some injuries. Ooh, charges a beating. Criminal record. Recently, Vinnie Plaus made a report to the police and stated that her husband was violent towards her. The police went to the house where Vinnie Plaus and Valentin Plaus lived, checked the situation, and seriously warned the person named Valentin Plaus. The next day, Vinnie Plaus notified the police again and reported the same situation, and the police went to the house where the couple lived to detain the person named Valentin Plaus. Vinnie Plaus stated that she had a complaint against her husband. We're married for 5 years. I've never experienced any violence from my husband until now. But during this year, he increasingly started to use physical violence against me. I had to report him to the police. I thought it would calm down a bit after that, but it wasn't what I expected, and he started to take a more aggressive approach towards me. The last incident I experienced was the last straw. I complained and filed a complaint against him again. I request that the necessary action be taken. During our relationship with my wife, I did not use any violence against her. I love my wife very much, and I've always had a naive approach towards her. I think that everything we see in the world is the work of women. They are special. Okay. My wife and I had occasional arguments and fights, but unfortunately these are indispensable parts of marriage. The only reason I argue with her is because I value her too. You're kind of creepy, dude. Yeah, she obviously has some injuries. Is my money at? Save up a little bit more before we buy the art piece, because my family hasn't asked for anything in a while. So physical violence. Oh, he does have a criminal record. 4 years jail. 4 years jail for you, sir, for beating your wife. Still nothing from my family. Surprising. Ooh, bill passed. Penalty reduction has been arrived for criminals over 50 years of age. I don't think you should get a reduction in like your fucking sentence just because you're old. I don't know about that. I wonder if Diddy's in this game. John Isaac and Elliot. Okay, well neither of them are over 50, so no criminal record. He does have a criminal record. Okay, cybercrime. Well, the older you get, the more valuable your time becomes. No, I think you should still. If a fucking 10-year sentence means you're gonna die in jail, fuck you. You get the full 10-year sentence. Recently, an abnormal money flow was detected in the inter-account transfer reports of the bank named Art Bank. The first person to notice the incident was a person named Joan Floyd, who had been working at the bank for 10 years. It was stated that there was a total of 5 money transfers in the incident, and the money was transferred to the same account. As the amount of money increased, the same rate with each transfer, Joan Floyd thought there was something wrong and checked the accounts. The account owner, Elliot Isaac, was reported to the authorities and detained at his home address. Upon Elliot Isaac's statement, his sister, Jean Isaac, was detained at her residence address to take his statement. I'm not aware of the incident in question. I don't use that account anyway. Since I don't use it, I gave it to my sister when she needed it. We never talked to her about this kind of issue. She is Jean Isaac. It would be better if you consult her about this matter. I last saw her about a month ago when I went to visit my family. I have no knowledge about the subject you were talking about. A few days ago, some money was deposited into my bank account, but I don't know who sent the money. I just got the account from my brother just to save money and keep it safe. Seems to me that the bank misunderstood something. I couldn't get the thing to turn properly. I'm gonna have to test it some more off stream. Like, it wasn't turning. Like, the wheel turned, but like the vehicle wasn't turning in game. So I'm gonna have to test it in off stream. So I'm playing this game instead. Okay, so correspondences. Okay, so the IP address confirms that it was the sister. I think. Right? That's what's happening here? Yeah. So, is the sister has the cybercrime. Wait, did the sister have... The sister was the one with no criminal record. 4 years jail! 4 years... Wait, I didn't talk to her. Let me go back. Oh, gosh. Well, I didn't end up talking to her. 4 years jail for you, ma'am! 4 years jail for the cybercrime. I rest my case. Oh, I have to also do not guilty to him. I'm gonna talk to them. You say that some money arrived in your bank account. Haven't you wondered who and how the money came from? I was doing a different job at that time and only saw the incoming notification. Don't even know the amount of money. Money was transferred to your bank account 5 times and you're notified each time. Didn't you look at any of these notifications? Actually, I looked, but I didn't understand anything. That's why I didn't tell anyone. Yeah, okay. And he's not guilty. I'm making great money as a judge, Jesus. Oh, can I have some cake too? Could you give me some chocolate cake, please? Let me withdraw my money. I'm making so much money, Jesus. I'm gonna buy some art. Ooh, everyone's loving me on fucking Twitter. Twitter loves me, Jesus. I'm the best judge ever. I fucking sent to jail criminals even at the threat of risk to my family. I know, right? They didn't threaten my cat, so that's the main reason. As long as they don't threaten my cat, it's fine. Yeah, okay. What's this? Thomas Daniel and George Reese, don't forget these names. If these people are punished for their crimes that they are tried for, you will have to walk around looking at that shitty ass for the rest of your life. Think of these guys at the center of the city. If the city center disappears, the city also disappears. If the city is destroyed, you will be destroyed too, Judge. Concerning. Can I get some more security detail, maybe? Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Thank you, Mr. Police Officer. Let me just buy some art while I'm on the job. Yes, the artistic painting. Beautiful. Okay, what did these two do? It's like the all red painting, like the King Charles painting or the Warbreaker painting. Yeah, I know. Human trafficking, organizing prostitution activities is a list of crimes. Thank you, love. Yeah, Darkness is my cat. I named all the people in my family. I gave, the wife, the name Jessica to be kind of like a female version of your name. And then Darkness is my cat, Recyclic is my son, and Otto is my daughter. Recyclic made me spend $300 on clothing for him. Right? Otto made me buy her a smartphone. I am Mrs. Jesus now, Darkness. They call me Midnight now. Instead of need to change my username to they call me Midnight. Technically my name change isn't official yet. Apparently it takes a while. It takes a while. But hi Teddy. I'm eating cake. Leftover wedding cake. Alright, so in recent weeks, a person named Letha Margaret went to the police forces and claimed that individuals named George Reese and Thomas Daniel were forcing her into prostitution. Freeze-dry it and send it to me. Just come up here, Darkness, and you can just have some. Thereupon, police followed individuals named George Reese and Thomas Daniel who were thought to organize the prostitution ring. The police, in agreement with Lisa Margaret, placed voice recorders on the person. It had been determined that the gang secretly smuggles women from foreign countries by land and sea intermittently. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Snake Freezer. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Kosetsu. I'm doing good, thank you. We're putting criminals in their place while eating leftover wedding cake. We haven't deported someone in a while, Darkness. Where were we? During simultaneous operations, persons named George Reese and Thomas Daniel were caught and detained. I wanted to go abroad because there was not enough job opportunities in my own country. While doing research, I met people named Thomas Daniel and George Reese on the internet. They introduced themselves to me as businessmen and said they would help me with passports and visas to enter the Banana Republic. They said that they would also help with finding a job after entering the country. I thought I should take advantage of the opportunity. They demanded $10,000 from me for the transactions, and I paid. Afterwards, we came to Banana Republic on a boat with many people whose nationalities I did not know. Immediately afterwards, they called me to a hotel room. When I went, they told me about a few businessmen. The job was about serving alcohol to these men and spending time with them. Shortly after accepting the job, I realized that this was actually prostitution for money. I said I didn't want to do the job. They also threatened me, saying that they would file a complaint against me because I entered the country illegally. I don't know why you arrested and questioned me. I'm not guilty of anything. What you say is just ridiculous gossip. We run an institution that has a certain reputation abroad and provides language training. I can say all this. I might be next, but I got the family in here. Jesus can't be deported. He's a Canadian citizen. We provide job opportunities in Banana Republic for affordable wages to people who achieve 95% success in our institution's training. I have nothing to do with organizing the prostitution ring of which I am accused of trafficking in women. You can't ask me to tell you anything. I know my rights and I don't have to explain anything. I do a very respectable job. I do not accept the accusations. I find them disgusting and want to speak before the judiciary. Okay. So, what's the evidence here? Ooh, fake passports and IDs found in the homes of Thomas. Okay. One digital evidence. What's the digital evidence? George, I've got it covered. This is the money I earned today. Okay, tomorrow a different person will come at the same time and in the same hotel. Be nice to our customer this time. He is a very rich person. No, I don't want to do prostitution anymore. What? When things are going so well? Absolutely not. Yes, Thomas is right. You can't leave it in this situation. If you leave, you will rot in prison. Okay, well, they're obviously correct. Oh my god, wait, I just realized the mini midnights count has started for real. Yeah, mini midnights are a thought. We're planning to have kids in a couple of years. Yeah, they're definitely illegal. They're definitely doing illegal shit. So, human trafficking, organized prostitution. Do they both have criminal records? They both do. Okay. So first of all, human trafficking. What is human trafficking under? Human trafficking. 12 years. And then... Excuse me. 12 years... So 20 years and 500. Oh fuck, what's the other one? 20 years and 500 plus 20 years 500. So 32 years and 500k. 32 years and 500k. 32 years and 500k. 32 years and 500k. 32 years 500. Okay. I mean, hang out with myself. I wouldn't blame you if you change your mind about. No, I love children, Teddy. We're definitely having kids one day. Yeah, Darkness. When are you gonna have kids? Let me eat some more cake. My family's still alive and we have the beautiful Warbreaker red painting. It's amazing. We're doing pretty good, honestly. My family hasn't asked me for any money in a while. As a result of the depression caused by the economic crisis, people took to the streets. The government, on the other hand, targeted the mafia as responsible for these protests and said that it organized people. Interesting. Alright. Issue of Jack Bauman's inheritance not being shared among family members. After Jack Bauman's death, his three daughters inherited assets worth $81 million. Before his death, he informed his lawyer that he would distribute his assets in his will. While preparing his will, he died of a heart attack before completing it. Thereupon, lawyer Jane Hart decided to take the matter to court. What the fuck is this will? I am Jack Bauman. I give away all my wealth to my most beautiful daughter. Do we have to decide who the most beautiful daughter is? Like, what is this? It's not bedtime because I don't work this week. I'm still on vacation. Who do you think your father was referring to? My father always loved me as my beautiful. He definitely means me. Who do you think your father was referring to? I participated in the beauty contest. My father emphasizes this. And who do you think your father was referring to? My name means beautiful. Because my father knew this, he wrote it this way in his will. Do I just decide who the most beautiful daughter is? No, we're going on our honeymoon next year in the spring. We're probably going to go back to Japan. He didn't finish the will. It's just gonna be equally divided. We're just gonna equally divide it. This is fine. I'm not choosing the most beautiful daughter. He didn't finish his will, so he doesn't get to decide. If you do not find Max Freud guilty of the charges for which he is tried, his acquittal will be your end. Understand what we say thoroughly and make a careful decision. Incited hatred and hostility among the public. Max Freud has been criticizing the current government on his social media accounts for the last 2 months. Posts shared from these accounts contain both misleading data and incorrect information. People from the public who believe in him and tend to be anarchists took to the streets, demonstrated without permission, and committed illegal actions collectively in some regions. During these illegal actions, the slogans of the demonstrators, "Resign the government" and "Long live Max Freud," were recorded. As a result of these events, the person named Max Freud was taken into custody. I did not commit any crime. I simply exercised my right to freedom of expression in our country and pointed out the aspects of the government that I did not like. I would expect statesmen to take these statements of mine as constructive criticism, not as threats. In conclusion, you can judge me for criticizing, but you cannot interfere with people's freedom of expression. I think he's innocent. Max Fraud. No, he's innocent. He's innocent. I don't take to being threatened well in these random notes. Innocent! Can I not withdraw my money? Okay, we'll withdraw the money. I feel like I'm gonna get robbed at some point. Oh god, what does my wife want? Jesus, what does female you want? Female you wants to talk, and I know you just want money from me. That's all you ever ask for in this game is money. What do you want from me, Jesus?
Want a PS5.
Your family says they don't get along with the neighbors and want to move to a new house. If you move to a new house, weekly household expenses will be $2,000. You want to move? Why don't you like the neighbors, Jesus?
And a racist.
They're racist? Fine, okay, we'll move. Why are you eating my cake?
They say they're
You will. I mean, it depends how they make them if they're papusas or
kind of
rapists.
racist.
They're racist. Don't talk to her? They're telling me not to talk to you, my chat. Okay, fuck it. We're moving. Can I buy more stuff for our house if we move? Can I get like a... Will our house be different? Bigger? hit a pool? I wish. Yep. Fuck. Nice. Tell Jesus to get in the kitchen and make you an arepa like a good husband. I should. Okay. Jeremy Jean. Charges of beating and extortion, but he... Have we seen this guy before? No. Mental health, though, he has some mental health issues. The incident took place in the evening of 11 Rose Street near the Congress Center. A person named Melanie Ruby, who was walking on the street, was stopped, beaten, and some money was stolen. As a result of the investigations carried out by the police, the person responsible for the incident, named Jeremy Jean, was taken into custody. It was evening. I was returning from home from the market. I passed by the Congress building. At the moment, someone blocked me and started hitting me with a hard object in his hand. The last thing I remember was resisting not to give up my bag. Afterwards, I fainted and dozens of people waited over me until I woke up and informed the police. It was evening time and I couldn't find food for a long time. I saw a woman coming out of the market. I have no idea who she is. I thought she might be a good person and asked her for something to feed me. I didn't even have the strength to stand anymore. She ignored what I said and continued on her way. I got very angry and found a piece of wood and blocked her path ahead. I hit her and took the money. I found her wallet and ran away. She had given me something to eat. This wouldn't have happened. I did this because she didn't care about me. So what? Am I too worthless and vile to be cared about? Well, sir, I think you're gonna have to go... I think you're gonna have to go, to the hospital. I can't purchase any new stuff. To the hospital with you. Why is our house no different when we moved? Why did we paint it the same and do this furniture layout the same way? Okay, this one. Oops. I want to know what these are, because they look suspicious. When Valorant? I haven't played Valorant in forever. Alright. Hey, Teddy! Teddy, it's you! Teddy, what crime did you commit? Multiple planned murders! Teddy, why are you planning multiple planned murders? Why not Valorant? I don't know, no one plays with me. I know, Teddy, but but it's because people, it says male version of you. Female version of you has 1D. Male version of you has 2. Banned to jail. Alright, in the past 6 months, reports of missing women and children. Women and children, Teddy? You're murdering women and children? We can play Valorant sometime. I don't know. I'm free during the day tomorrow and Friday. Kind of. Depending on what time. So I don't have work. I'm not really super free free Saturday or Sunday. outside of the podcast. D&D's tomorrow night. I was saying I could play during the day. This D&D's in the evening. In the past 6 months, reports of missing women and children began to increase in the Gambaville region. During this process, many women and children who were murdered in the same way were found dead. It was determined that the victims stayed at Preston Hotel at different periods. The most obvious common point of the murders is that the victims' heads are severed. Why are you severing people's heads, Teddy? Sounds good, Darkness. Yeah, let me know. The most obvious common point, based on the common characteristics of the victims, the police prepared a female police officer as a potential victim and placed her in the Preston Hotel. The person who contacted the female police officer was Teddy. Teddy, who showed an aggressive attitude after inviting the officer to his room and tried to tie her to a chair, was caught within the intervention of the police. The accusations I am exposed to are very serious. My goal was just to fulfill a sexual fantasy of mine. Teddy. I've heard of murders in the area, but they have nothing to do with me. I'm not a murderer. I'm just someone who wants to experience different pleasures, that's all. Teddy, you can't go around murdering people and forcing them into weird sexual situations. Oh my gosh. Multiple planned murders. Why? Teddy, you had an axe, a saw, and a large number of human teeth in your garden. What name? Teddy's name? You said in your statement that you tied up your victim because you had a sexual fantasy. What were you going to do next? Your Honor, first of all, I don't accept the victim label, and what I do with my partner is my business. Do you always choose your partners from the same place? I live in that hotel and spend most of my day in the hotel restaurant. In my opinion, it's the most reasonable place, and I do not see any problem in doing this. Multiple planned murder. 60 years if you've been convicted before. You have not, so I think it's 30. 30 years in jail, Teddy. 30 years for you. It is Ted Bundy. You are a genius, Darkness. 30 years in jail for Teddy. Uh-oh. Oh no, someone's knocking on the door again. No one's home! No one's home! No! No one's home! No one's home. No one's home. Please go away. No one's home. No one's home. Did move. We're gonna look through the hole. We're gonna look through the hole. Oh god. No one's there? Why is there no option to call the police? We gotta move. This child looks traumatized. Gerald Unai. Oh, they're over 50. Child abuse and sexual harassment. Ellen Amy lives with her own mother, Emma Unai, and a person named Gerald Unai, whom her mother married after breaking up with her ex-husband. A week ago, Ellen Amy called the police and reported that her stepfather was sexually harassing her. Fucking jail. I don't want to give him a reduced sentence just because he's 50. You're not getting a reduced sentence. After the notice, the police went to the house where Ellen Amy lived and detained Gerald Unai, her stepfather. I'm in great shock. I still can't believe Ellen would do something like this. I don't do such a thing. I can't. It is very difficult to understand why she reported me this way. I'm really sorry. She is my daughter. I love her more than my life. I wouldn't do such a thing to her. This is a very big accusation. I am innocent. Please understand me. I don't have any information on such an event and I can't even imagine it happening. Geralt is my second husband, and he sacrificed so much for Ellen. I don't think there's anyone who could ever do that. But I can't help but question how Ellen came to make such a report. I'm in great shock. I hope such an incident did not happen. I was sleeping in my room in the morning. My stepfather came in and I woke up to the sound. He approached me in a way I didn't expect, and I pushed him away because I was afraid. That moment he grabbed my arm and squeezed my throat. When I started screaming, he let go and asked me to undress. I told him I didn't want to do such a thing and to leave. If you don't get out, I'll scream, I said, so he went out and laughed. Then I called the police. Fucking jail! Jail! Right? Why do they have the kid next to him? Sorry, let me just check my shopping app. Just don't worry about that. Your stepfather said it never happened. What do you think about that? I never expected anything like this from my stepfather, but... And you realize that's a very serious accusation, don't you? Your stepfather was found guilty. You had... Why are you... I don't like how the judge is talking to this child. How much punishment will my stepfather receive? If what you say is true, he could go to prison for life. What? For life? I actually lied. My stepfather did nothing like that to me. I just wanted my real father to live with us. What do you mean? Did you slander your stepfather so that your real father could come back? Yes, I thought if I did this, my real father might come back. I am so sorry. Child, please. Fucking child. Child, that is not okay. You cannot do that to this poor man. You can't just accuse him of asking you to undress. What the fuck, child? Undo the fetus. Jesus Christ, child. I was ready to burn that man alive, child. Give me my money. Look, Twitter loves me! Put the kid in jail! Oh god, what does my wife want now? Wife says her mother was hospitalized and $4,500 is needed for hospital bills. Oh my god, you're gonna spend all of our fucking money on your mother's hospital bills? Why does your mother have no savings? It's claimed that the secret leader of the mafia escaped abroad. You don't need a mother-in-law, let her die. Wait, what was it again? Fuck. 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 Fuck was it? There we go. Yeah, the memory game does suck. Wait, what did this guy do? William Burke. No criminal record. Aiding and abetting an offender. Recently in the morning hours, the person who is claimed to be the leader of the criminal organization was smuggled out of our country illegally. According to the information received, although the identity of the leader of the organization is unknown, it has been determined he made his escape together with Agent William Burke. When police forces came to his home with an arrest warrant, he surrendered without resistance. I have no information about his identity. In the secret order sent to me, sealed by the Minister of Internal Affairs, a meeting point and the task will be carried out were written. When I went to the meeting, I was informed that there would be a special person in a vehicle. I fulfilled this duty just like every task given to me. I went to the mentioned area and took the vehicle to the other meeting point. There were 2 people waiting. The second meeting point. They told me that my mission was successful and that they would take care of the rest. Remember, a small boat in the area, no other obvious details. They told me to go. The person in the vehicle did not get out during this time, so I have no data on his identity. Filled the clear order from the ministry. I've been serving this country for years. What's the evidence? Have you ever received such duties from the ministry before? You can guess that I cannot reveal my duties. I received a few more orders, the contents of which I cannot share. Do not inform the intelligence while carrying out this order. What is the reason of this? Your Honor, this order came directly from the Ministry of the Interior. It also said that the mission was secret and that I was not to inform anyone. I kind of believe him. I kind of believe him. I don't feel like there's any evidence that... I don't feel like there's any evidence to say that he did anything wrong. We're gonna find him innocent. Not enough evidence. Good cutie. Good kitty. Good darkness. Filing a lawsuit against the clothing company Blazer logo on the grounds that it contains obscene content. Clothing company named Blazer introduced its new logo and advertised on billboards in the past weeks. Following the situation, CLA representatives filed a lawsuit to change the logo and remove it from the billboards on the grounds the logo had sexual content and is intended to harm the morals of the society. In this case, Katie Rose, representing the Blazer company, and Representative Peter Smith, representing the Conservative Life Association. The dice are like my chance of being assassinated or arrested. It's a logo, Snake. Mr. Smith, what do you have to say? Your Honor, I think you will agree that the first time you look at the logo, it is displayed on billboards where our children can easily see it. We would like these to be removed from the boards and the logo to be changed. Ms. Rose, what is your defense? Your Honor, as a woman, I don't feel uncomfortable looking at this logo. I think it's very well designed. We will never allow this association to be a moral watchdog over us. Yeah, apparently some of the government is corrupt, and so they might want to arrest me depending on who I arrest or send to jail. Yes. Well. What do you guys think? Do we keep the logo? I'm pretty... Personally, I would get rid of the logo, but I'm pretty indifferent. Teddy says change the logo, but Teddy is a serial killer. But I just stumbled, but that's a labia. Why did you use like the full-on term for it? Alright, we're changing the logo. Hi Rise, you've stumbled into the logo of a clothing company that was very suspicious. Hi Chelsea! How's it going? How are you? That was a and a mother, think of the children! Yeah, you're not just a serial killer, you're also a mother. That was a whole off pocket! Oh my gosh. Jesus Christ. Ponzakim and Gobrian Unity. If these names are punished, a bomb will explode under your house just like it did in the mall. Are you ready to sacrifice the lives of your wife and kids? We don't give a fuck about the other guy. Blame him and pin it on him if you love your family. Jesus Christ. Terrorism and multiple planned murder. The bomb incident took place in the evening at the Jeweltown shopping mall. 44 civilians lost their lives in the incident. 3 suspects were detained upon review of camera records. The fact that you caught me doesn't change anything. Such actions will continue. Everyone will know who we are. I have no connection with the terrorist organization you mentioned. I was just there to shop. Just because I wasn't physically harmed doesn't make me guilty. I was trying on clothes in a store booth when the bomb exploded. I don't understand why you detained me. I'm innocent, and this is the first time I've ever heard the name of the organization you mentioned. I'm a doctor who practices his profession and loves his country. My job is to keep people alive, not kill them. Jesus Christ. Is that Are all of them? I don't think that guy's on here. Our fucking family! Who said that? One of the guys that they said will bomb my house if I don't leave them alone. That was Ponza. This guy. Who apparently doesn't have a criminal record. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can I just hire... I don't have enough money to hire more detail. Fuck. I don't know if the bomb thing is similar. I'm assuming it's related to the assassination. So, like, I think my family won't die because of how low the assassination possibility is. But I don't know for sure. I want to be a good judge, but I don't want my whole family to be exploded. My cat will get exploded as well if I let them explode my house. Let him die! Oh my gosh. Talk to them? Yeah, I do need to talk to them for sure still. I'm just very... I just don't... I mean, at least the one guy is obviously guilty. If you give me the name of the leader of the terrorist organization, I will do my best to ensure that you receive the minimum sentence. There's no one in charge of the organization I'm affiliated with. We are people from among the people. We don't have a leader. Why did you carry out such an action? What is the fault of the civilians? They are creatures living in comfort. We were in so much trouble. You never thought of us. You never saw us. Of course there will be a recompense for everything. You pleaded not guilty in your statement, but your face matches one of those wanted on the red list. What do you say to that? Your Honor, I think it's a great coincidence. I think it's natural for people to look alike. How do you know these guys? Your Honor, this is the first time I've seen these men. I was so scared that I ran to the closest person to me. How was I supposed to know he was a criminal? Yeah, the guy on the left is obviously not guilty. This guy's obviously not guilty, first of all. Oh my gosh. Do we save our family, or do we be a fair judge? Jail the ginger? The ginger's the only one who's not guilty, Darkness. Oh, fuck. Do we risk our family? Fair judge, into the slammer. Okay, we're risking our family. Alright, terrorism and multiple planned murder. Multiple planned murder is sick. Wait, I'm assuming. Wait, I don't think they both have a criminal record. No criminal record. Okay, they both have no criminal record, surprisingly. So 30 years for multiple planned. 30 plus terrorism. 30 plus terrorism. 30 plus 80. We could also just execute the one guy. 110 years. I'm kind of tempted to execute the one guy. No, don't get me split. I haven't scratched the post yet. $110. Please don't bomb my family. 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 I got arrested?! Excuse you? How the fuck did I get arrested? Fucking dice are bullshit. I don't have enough money to bribe. I don't have enough money to bribe. I'm just hoping it won't happen again. They did betray me. It's fine, we succeeded this time. Now we'll have enough money to bribe. I lost all my money moving houses for all the good that did me. We offer you $100,000 to clear Abraham Bear and Gally Bosch of the charges for which they are charged. In return for your acceptance of this offer, we promise you a luxurious life with your wife and children. tempting. It's very tempting. You just get out of the judge life. Accept that. All the bribes you need. I don't even have to be a judge anymore. You said I'm just gonna go live a luxurious life. Wait, I did that wrong. How do I? That man looks like an orange potato with gray hair. Player mistakes made in the match between Front End FC and Pen FC led to an investigation. After the accusation against Iran Brown and Gally Bosch became clear, they were taken into custody for questioning. Claim that I committed match fixing, but this is not match fixing. It is definitely a conspiracy against me. It is a sham prepared by those who are uncomfortable with me being in this position. It's a heavy and difficult accusation to bear. It is obvious that we did not commit this crime. Match fixing. Fine, how are you? I'm also good. I have an offer for you. If you accept it, I will be better. I'm listening to you, President. Now that we have a competition with you this weekend, it's critical importance for championship. I have an offer of $5 million to give us this match. Send the money to your players and technical staff. How can I do such a thing, Mr. President? There's nothing you can't be done. What I want is not illegal. You will only give some money to your players and technical staff. Most of the money will remain yours. I don't want any objections. If it's not illegal, then okay. Reports are prepared that Gally Bosch, the vice president of Front End FC, sat with the managers of Panzana FC for 3 hours. The money bag given by Gally Bosch was observed. Telephone calls record of the Fronterd FC president and Abraham Brown. Yumcan FC's football player Stroll Vex. Lex, how are you? Thank you, Mr. President. I'm fine. How are you? I'm good, thanks. I'll tell you what. Yes, Mr. President, you know that we will play a match with you next week. Yes, President, I know. My offer for you, I want you to play badly in that match. Don't score goals. Don't run too much. Avoid tackles. If you want to do what I say, $1 million will be in your bank account as soon as the final whistle blows. President, it's not possible for you to do what you say. This is a crime. It is not. If any trouble happens to you, the responsibility belongs to me. There's nothing illegal here. Okay, Mr. President, if you say so. Okay. No criminal record, no criminal record. Match fixing. What would match fixing be under? Match fixing. 4 years and $5 million. Half of the punishment for their crimes. Ugh, I hate that. $4 years and $5 million. We're not giving a reduced sentence. Fuck you. Also, I need to bribe you. Bag the potato. Why is it up all the way again? I bribed him. Well, my house didn't get bombed. I think we're doing great. We didn't bomb our place. Hendrik Bonds. Frankie Hook, who works at Peaky Burger, was subjected to racist remarks by Hendrik Bonds while delivering an order. There was no discussion or similar situation as a reason. When the security cameras were examined, it was observed that Frankie Hook was just doing his job. A person named Hendrik Bonds was taken into custody after Frankie Hook filed a complaint. While I was doing my job, I started to hear racist remarks from the person named Hendrik Bonds, who was sitting at table number 11. He started insulting me about my skin color. He must have seen my name on my caller ID because he addressed me by my name and said words that were more difficult to digest. I do not know the reason. First, I thought that day was just another ordinary day when I ate at Peaky Burger, one of my favorite restaurants, but there was a difference. I noticed that the restaurant, which I thought did not employ black staff, started to employ black... Wow! We won the independence of this country by fighting and none of them were there. It bothered me. He was happy and able to do his job. It doesn't bother you. The problem was with you. I don't care if your sanity is impaired. You're fucking going to jail. characters from the voice recording. Hey Franny, who took you to the restaurant? Sorry, did you call me? Is anyone here besides you? Yes? You wanted something, sir? Yes, I want... Get the fuck out of this country. Of course, would you like a brain cell in the different 9.99? Damn. I really want to send him to jail. But I can't risk keep... I can't keep paying. You're going to the mental hospital even though I really want to send you to jail. Although it's probably not even jail for just insults. Mental hospital with you. Not happy with that man. We're not happy with that man. Wait, let me do my little puzzle. Okay, this one's... I still want to know what this is, and it bothers me. It bothers me the way that thing looks. Those are body parts, clearly. Yeah. Just... Alright, what's happening here? Miley Konas, Adler Konas, and Zeri Konas. Murder! Zener Konas, who lived with her daughter and 2 grandchildren in a detached home near Green Village, was found dead in his room by his daughter. 3 stab wounds were detected on Zener Konas. Adler Konas, the great-grandson, disappeared after the incident. Upon the situation, an arrest warrant was issued for Adler Konas, who was positioned as the main suspect. 3 days after the incident, he was found hiding in his friend James Green's house in Green Village, the same region, and was taken into custody. Upon the statement of Adler Konas, his sister Zeri Konas and his mother Miley Konas was taken into custody and take their statements. I'm aware that I have been a suspect because I ran away. I'm still trying to digest the incident. I loved my grandfather very much. I'm the last person who would hurt him. There was constant fights in the house over an inheritance issue. My mother and sister were constantly arguing with my grandfather. I should have predicted this would happen. I'm so sorry about my grandfather. I don't understand why I'm here and giving a statement right now. The guilty person is my brother. Why don't you arrest him? I was watching TV with my mother downstairs when the incident occurred. You can always ask my mother. Even though I'm in such a state of mourning and depression right now, why'd you bring me here and take my statement? I think the real culprit of the incident is clear. Go and question him. 2121-311. Okay, well, obviously she's the stabber. I don't fully understand. Oh, I think I understand. Maybe? I think that one's wrong. That one's wrong. Is this one right? This one's right. So, okay, so it was Zeri and... Okay. So it was both the women. She has no criminal record. She has no criminal record. It's murder. So first of all, he's innocent. And then murder is 14 years. DNA was my favorite. Yeah, I figured it out eventually what it was supposed to be. Alright. It is getting late. So unfortunately, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I will probably continue this sometime soon. So I tried reading Genetics for Dummies, but got bored of it. But yeah, I was hoping I could I wasn't sure how long this game was. I was kind of thinking that because we got moved to like a bigger place, maybe it would be done soon, but it doesn't seem like it. So unless someone knows that this is about to end, I think we might end it here. Maybe I can look it up, JudgeSim, how many weeks? How many weeks? How many weeks? I can't. I'm not finding it quickly without looking it up. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to all the people who followed me. Thank you, Snake Freezer. Thank you, Gaming Gateway, and thank you, Ambrose May. No, Ambrose Mel. Ambrose Mel. For some reason, part of it was looking like there was a black line between in the L to make it look like an I. But yeah, thank you guys so much for following me. Thank you. There's 21 weeks. Okay, yeah, we're still a bit away, so we'll finish this maybe tomorrow or something. Thank you, Doctors, for being a cat. And my family were Psychic and Otto. And my wife, who steals all my money. But yeah, we'll continue this definitely sometime soon. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'm gonna quickly find someone to raid. Also, hopefully I can get the Euro Truck Sim working at some point. Because I was hoping that wheel would work, but I don't know if it will. I did get it from a thrift store, so it might just literally not work. Oops. If I can type properly. There we go. So we're going to go raid Sig. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and please go say hi to him. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye!